gambling on Twitch. That's where the hate from is. From my knowledge, Aiden and Trainwreck and all them, that's where it all started.
Again, we've all done that, but somehow his ire is directed towards the woman who's not an OF fan or not an OF account and doesn't, you know, participate in that type of behavior, which apparently he respects, but actually doesn't. Some other examples of Aiden being triggered over criticism. You guys deserve to be hung on trees, he said. Aiden went off at streamers boycotting Kick over Ice Poseidon hidden camera situation. Yeah, let's see.
These pussies that like stream on Kick that were just like, yeah, like, we're not gonna stream on here if you don't suspend Ice. Like, this is just bullshit. Like shut the fuck up. Like, shut up, bro. Like, bro, it just makes me mad because Ice is someone who's kind of like super authentic and real. He'll never do some fuck shit behind closed doors. If he does some fuck shit, it's gonna be on camera.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that. It was really psychotic. Ice Poseidon did an undercover cam event, and he had hidden cameras in a hotel room, which he was in a room next to, where his friend was trying to solicit and have sex with a prostitute without informing the prostitute that they're being filmed secretly. And
I believe the camera was mentioned, but not that it was being live streamed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when the escort got wind of what was happening, they got super weirded out, tried to leave, and then his friend was like blocking the door. So like really psycho shit. And then the police were called, and I think this Ice Poseidon was detained. But
consent.
But that sounds like an easygoing prank in their world.
And his community fucks them for that. So it's like, dog, all these crooked ass, pussy ass, leftist, cancel culture bullshit pussies are the ones that do the fuck shit behind closed doors, bro. You guys are to be hung on trees. I said it, bro.
That's why I've been a pussy this whole case, huh? Because I'm leftist?
Why'd you go there, man?
That like stream on Kick that were just like, yeah. Bland personality, most of the exciting.
Andrew Tate really brainwashed you into a shit stain. This is not the way, son. Big boy I raised you to be.
What are you talking? I find Ada Ross funny, bro. Reddit does not like me, bro. They do not like me. He has a pretty bland personality, and most of the exciting parts come from special guests or his friends. Okay, so every fucking content creator that collabs with rappers, how come they don't get as much love as I do? His guest Carrie, yes, bro. Also, his fans are children, yes, because his fan base are actual children. You guys, you dye your hair red, paint your fucking nails.
Assault them at your discretion.
And wear makeup. Eat a fucking dick. And bro, I like Cardi.
3, 2,
he acts gay. Like, what the fuck?
secure those capture zones, Agent.
Like,
Friendly
what?
is capturing Zone A.
I like Cardi. I like you guys. But that's why Uzi is better than Cardi.
Friendly
and that's why
going for Zone B.
let me
Capture
shut up,
zone
bro.
contested.
Uzi Reddit fucks with me now. They used to not fuck with me. The Uzi Reddit I fuck with. But the Cardi, I like Cardi. I don't like the Reddit. Why?
Wow, he got really
what the fuck did
tilted
I do
by
to you
that
guys?
Yeah. Happy to say Cardi got his revenge on him, though, by yanking him for $2 million.
Yeah, they respect you, man. That's why they call you up to fucking, like, basically hang you upside down by the feet and dangle the cash out of your pockets. Whenever they need some spending money.
Yeah, he's very angry overall. Like,
He is.
Just really angry person.
Which, you know, is
Capture
the
zone
main
secured.
goal of his
Lethal force
manosphere
utilized.
scheme. He is their target audience.
Right.
You know, he just happens to be successful. For reasons unknown, frankly, at this point.
With peace and love to Ada
Ross responded to the A Street podcast. That's me. And
Hostiles on
I
the
didn't
scope
mean
in
to do
Zone
that.
B.
This is the most important part. Sorry,
Yeah,
I need to skip that.
With peace and love to Aiden Ross, I thought his interviewing was horrible. I mean, with peace and love, it's just kind of.
I mean, I'm not an interviewer, bro. I'm not a
he's a real
60-year-old
alpha
gray-haired man.
That's right.
So, I mean, I don't really have, much,
Not like
Friendly's going
I mean,
for
you're
Zone
60
B.
years old with gray hair. I mean, you should be better at interviewing.
You know what? I'm gonna say he said I'm a good interviewer, which I don't hear enough.
True.
I'm gonna take that as a gracious fucking out of my mouth.
W.
It's a tiny piece. It just won't go away. It's so small. It's so annoying.
Revenge kill. A professional courtesy.
So now you got a new one?
I don't know what's going on.
Zone secured.
As I was saying, thank you for the compliment.
I'm not talking about that one. Yeah, the whole shtick that Aiden's doing with them.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like Aiden's just involved in something that he has no idea what he's doing. You know, he's trying to do shtick, but doesn't realize.
Hostiles on the scoping zone.
Same thing with the whole steak situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep fucking gambling and printing pussy.
Yeah.
Twitch should do something about it, because
Hey,
They're not
bestie.
going to.
Dude.
Aiden Ross is 21 years old. He's
Damn, bro, like, this is fucking ugly ass cowboy.
Hey,
fucking, like,
hey.
Capture zone contested.
Hawk is about to swoop on you. Talons is gonna.
Right.
Dude, send the Hawk, man. Bird of prey.
Fucking idiot.
You look like a slice of turkey for the Hawk to get down with. Uncooked.
That's right.
Nasty.
Do hogs like sliced turkey?
Like, what the fuck?
They would fuck with that, I'm sure.
Like, bro, I don't understand. Like, why are these dumb fucks on my dick, bro? Like, bro, why are you on my dick? Look at your room, bro.
What?
Like, it makes me mad.
Your room
bro.
looks good.
Motherfuckers wearing sunglasses and a cowboy hat
They gotta
in a
talk about
fucking
this.
room. Seriously, bro. You're a dick rider. You're a dick sucker. Hop off my fucking dick, pussy.
Motherfucker, you're the dude that flies to Romania to sniff another man's chair. Like, hello.
Capture zone contested. Friendly's going for
You know.
zone B.
Love, as far as I know, has never sniffed my chair.
Objection.
Deep little.
That's conjecture.
Capture zone secured.
Okay. Sustain.
Appreciate that.
I don't know what that means.
Hostiles on the scope in zone B. Capture
Hey, bro.
zone A is at
You
risk.
watch me, bro. You
Zone
study me.
compromised.
You look at
You're
my
down.
moves. You watch
But
my every
never out,
moves.
agent.
Nah.
We
Of
got
course, you
this.
got a Pokemon sticker right there. My thing is this, bro. Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own fucking lane. Okay?
Yeah, we watched this on the podcast, and I'm remembering, like, just, I mean, at the time, Aiden was streaming in a room that can only be described as, like, a fucking crack den. Looks like a bunch of college students were living there and left, like, top ramen and cup of noodles.
Yeah.
In fact, his curtain, he didn't have a curtain. He just had a piece
Friendly's
of
on
fabric
B.
draped over the window to
Yeah.
stream. And he's making fun of Love's room. I mean, dude, get a grip.
He somehow made him like a multi-million-dollar house look like a crack house. Also,
Yeah.
Rice Gum was his roommate in that house.
Interesting. All right, charge number 4, which is being a thin-skinned little bitch. I'd like to hear the defense's take on that, please.
I would be happy to give it to you.
Zone contested.
Go Underwood.
Go ahead and proceed to the next slide. Okay, first of all, bullying is never okay. And what we are doing here today is undeniably bullying Aiden Ross. The name of this charge is that Aiden Ross is a thin-skinned lunatic.
Neutralized.
That is not
Keep the
a
zones.
real
Keep the
charge.
zones. You know the mission.
Says who?
Me.
It is in this court.
Who's got the gavel?
Yeah. What's next?
Okay.
No, wait, wait.
Well, first,
Jeopardy
okay,
agent.
so we're doubling down. We're doubling down. Once again, we're doubling down.
Not my thing.
Will you pay me? You know what? How much will you pay me to act black?
How much did he offer?
$20,000.
No, it was
You-
two. It was no, it was $200. It was $100 each.
$20,000.
I'll give you $200.
I'll do it for $20,000. Not a dollar less.
God, it's almost worth it, to be honest. Well, we'll have to broker
Zone
that later.
secured.
But it's just a joke. We're making fun of Aiden. I would never ask someone to do that. Nor would Dan ever do that for any amount of
Zone
money.
B
just consider-
compromised.
Aiden might do it after this. I don't know.
Anyways, bullying is never okay. Here's some stunning statistics.
That premise is not
Zone B
necessary.
compromised.
Sometimes bullying maybe is okay. And I'm just saying.
Who's being bullied? I've been bullied more today than Aiden Ross has.
Zone A under assault.
Don't start. Don't start. Next slide, please.
At least one type of cyberbullying is listed below. Offensive name calling. What is this shit?
WikiHow.
You sound like a little bitch, baby. Oh, what am I bullying you now?
Would you call me thin-skinned? Would you call me thin-skinned?
Baby.
I would call you paper thin skin.
I
Paper
can't condone it,
thin-skinned.
but I get it.
Next
Going for
slide,
B.
please.
Aiden Ross is a thin-skinned loser.
So we're just okay with ableism now in this courtroom. Have you ever heard of Gottron syndrome?
I have
It's a
not.
skin condition characterized by premature aging, typically in the form of unusually fragile, thin skin.
The emphasis seems to be on the accelerated aging.
Thin.
Aging.
I've gone ahead and highlighted the part where it says thin skin.
I see that. I see that. Well, I certainly don't want to be ableist, so that is compelling. Support. I'm able. I'm pro-able.
You sure are.
I like to enable all of my.
You're an enabler. You're an enabler.
And you're not disabled if I enable. That's always been my motto.
My man is spitting, as the kids say. Next slide.
Activating EMP.
That was it for that. Although I do want to point out that earlier, the record will show that the judge in this court case said, we will bully Aiden Ross on this show. That was a direct quote.
And frankly, you never proved to me that bullying is always wrong. Certainly, if Hitler was playing dodgeball, and you came from the
Zone A
future,
under assault.
and you knew what he was gonna do, Dan, and you knew if I bullied this kid right now, maybe he'll fucking,
Have you ever stopped to wonder?
Would you bully Hitler? Yes or no?
Have you ever stopped up? No.
Answer the question, sir.
I would not, and I'll tell you why. I would not, and I'll tell you why.
Would you bully Hitler? Would you?
I'll tell you what his client would do. His client would take Hitler, put him in the DeLorean, bring him back here, and put Hitler on stream because he's that desperate for money and attention.
AB, would you bully Hitler?
Fuck yeah, I would.
Easy question to answer. Dan, I will ask you one more time.
No, he has
hold you in contempt of court.
I already answered. I said no, and let me explain why. A young Austrian boy, scrawny, aspiring artist, is on the dodgeball court. He's the last picked.
You came from
He
the
gets
future.
shoved over and thrown into the dirt. That little boy grows up to wipe out the Jews.
What are you, doctor? How do you know
I'm
that?
just
Are you
saying,
fucking
if he
Professor
hadn't
Weird?
been bullied as hard as a child, perhaps he'd be
Dr.
better
Weird.
adjusted.
Why don't you go back in time and go raise Hitler and make him the man that you think he'll be if he has love?
I, for one, have no hesitancy saying that I would bully Hitler. And to me...
Well, you just caused the Holocaust.
Why don't you go back in
just caused
time,
the Holocaust.
put Hitler in your fucking time machine, and go fucking...
Sir, you caused
All I
the
will
Holocaust.
say is that Dan did participate in bullying today towards AB.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
so
Bailiff.
I find this whole argument.
Thank you.
Well said.
A
Not
bullying
valid.
AB?
Yeah.
When did I didn't know
I'm a
such
pussy,
thing.
right? Who's a
Called him
pussy now?
pussy.
This is material
pussy
facts
now?
of the case. You are
caused
a
the
pussy.
Holocaust.
Yeah,
You
I am
caused
right,
the
bitch.
Holocaust.
You caused the Holocaust.
No, you did.
It's on you.
He needed to be
You bullied
If
Hitler
somebody
too
would've put him
hard.
in check, he would have never done what he did.
Unbelievable.
And what you
Can you
did
hear
is
this guy?
enable him.
Are you hearing the
enabled him.
anti-Semitism?
You built him up, and you practically pushed the button on everything that
I'm
happened.
about to walk.
Shame on you.
I can't even be in the same room as this anti-Semite.
Hitler was right.
I'm gonna have to take you to a museum of tolerance, buddy. You seen this pile of shoes? You did that.
You could use a little more tolerance. You could use a little more tolerance, sir.
I can't tolerate you. That's right, scumbag. Jew killer.
Anti-Semite. Murderer.
Killer.
Holocaust doer.
Nazi lover.
Nazi
Jr.
actual.
Hitler Jr.
You're actually a Nazi. You are just Hitler.
What?
You are Hitler.
No, I'm not.
Yo, you're bald. How about
I'm not
that?
Hitler.
Just stay out of this.
Prove that I'm Hitler. You're calling a Jewish man Hitler?
You're calling a
You don't
Jewish
even
man
have-
Hitler.
Sorry.
You're calling a Jewish man Hitler.
You're the one
No.
that comes on this show and makes a mockery of the Jewish people. You come before this court and you say, no, my mom is not Jewish. It's my dad.
Oh, my
and
God.
in that, by that
Domination.
metric,
Technically,
you
This
are
off's
the
a bit ruckus
anti-Semite.
for the Echelon
You are not a
playbook, but I'm
Jew.
sure you'll
You are
manage.
calling me a Jewish man Hitler. You caused the Holocaust.
So you're saying I'm not a Jew because my mom wasn't Jewish?
You
huh?
caused the
Sounds
Holocaust.
like misogyny to
Your
me.
mission is to secure the
You're
capture
like a
zone.
big old
Friendly
thing
capturing
of
zone A.
misogyny.
Auschwitz.
Well, look it up in your misogyny Bible.
Friendly going for Zone B. Zone
There's one more
secured.
charge left. This is.
Is there a cap?
We gotta hold it together.
I don't know.
Please, order in court. Let's hold it together, guys. It's
Capture zone
been a long
contested.
day.
Scanning for hostiles.
A really long day. How long have the days been?
Enemy neutralized.
$14.
Capture zone A is at risk.
14. Okay.
Time flies when you have.
All right, let's flat. Come on, guys. Let's get straight.
One more.
Fifth charge: promotes hate against the queer community. That's something I care deeply about. The gays love H3 podcasts. I think I can say that without speaking for all of them, but a lot of them. Yay. And so we support. We love our fans.
Yeah. Let's see how.
And I myself have proudly and bravely come before you all to announce that I myself am 15% homosexual.
Yeah. Get it.
I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
So
Very brave.
Revealing enemy.
Thank you.
Thank you for lighting up the scope. Really coming out of the woodwork.
15%. Some of Aiden's harmful rhetoric has already been discussed, but let's have a rethink those previously mentioned examples. First of all, there will always be genders. He knew that. Aiden Ross was allegedly banned for saying
Hostiles on the scope in zone B.
Oh, the F slur on his friend's stream. Aiden made homophobic tweets to Hassan from his alt account, saying that he is gay for little boys and girls. No, even worse, actually. He said, Hassan, you push a gay agenda for little boys and girls. That's weird, bro. That's a fucked up thing to say. Also, for the people, he continues, for the people themselves, I love everyone, but he's trying to backpedal. No, I love everybody, but except for all these underage gay people. Be straight until you're 18, son.
Capture zone A is at
Bible.
Bro,
Thanks, Train.
your head up, bro. Watch the, traps around every corner. You know what I'm saying? I know you're laughing because you probably, when I say, you know what I'm saying? When I say that word, I know what you're thinking, you young motherfucker. But I mean actual traps, like bear traps, okay? You stupid idiot. Oh my God. All right, bro. You know what? I'm out of here, bro. Have a good one. Enjoy your stream. Don't be
zone
dumb.
secured.
See you, bud.
All right, chat. W chop in the fucking chat. How many genders are there? There's 2, chat. Yes, sir. W's in the fucking chat. Freedom of speech. Fuck everyone.
Dude, you're so dumb. Why do you even pretend to be able to hold a position? Why do you let even touch it? Like, you're doing the gambling thing. You're being a moron. You're making people do things. Like, why are you even gonna enter the conversation?
Hostiles
I
on
mean,
the
what's next? You're gonna tell me about the geopolitical implications of Russia encroaching on the Ukraine and its influence on NATO?
Capture zone secured.
Give me a break.
Capture zone
I believe we
contested.
actually did cover that earlier in the presentation here.
No,
he's asking about
I nodded off, I think. The only thing Aiden Ross is qualified to lecture me about is what it's like being a little bitch. In that case, I'll listen up. Anything else? You can suck these tiniest Jewish dick.
Zone compromised.
That's the court's official statement.
These balls.
Aiden calls out Twitch for being liberal. Oh no, the greatest crime of all.
Why is that Twitch the whole liberal platform? If they're just super liberal.
And what?
I'm detecting
I'm not
hostiles on zone
saying
C.
conservative liberal. I'm not saying it's all right. But why are you biased? It doesn't make fucking sense. I'm putting my foot down, bro. There are 2 genders,
Zone
bro.
B is vulnerable.
Why are you so passionate?
Let me explain something to you right now, bro. The world is in a fucked up place.
If everybody come together and say that only 2 genders, all the ills of the world would evaporate. And Aiden maybe is on something. Dan would say he's accurate in that. Dan would say he hates
don't put, excuse me, objection, Your
How many
Honor.
genders are there, Dan? How many genders?
Just like Joe Biden said, there's at least 3.
Zone compromised.
Well, that's in power trap was what
I am not my client. I am not my client. That's all I can
Have you played
I rest my case. No.
Stargate?
Stargate?
Whatever that shit's about.
Starfield.
Starfield. Yeah, they asked for the pronoun.
Fucking pronouns!
All right, anyway, go on.
They're on zone C.
I'm tired. I'm growing tired of you. Clip of Aiden calling Destiny a 40-year-old F slur. I mean, I didn't even need to watch that. I guess he says it a lot, though. He gets mad at
Secure
Destiny.
all the zones. This should be familiar territory.
Destiny was clowning on him. And he goes into like a
We're
homophobic,
facing
like,
mission failure, Agent. Don't be
calling the
compromised.
F slur, like over and over and over and over. Probably not a great clip. It's
Echelon
edited.
agent activated sonar
When you
goggles.
hear the bleep, that's what he's saying.
We go anywhere in public. No one knows who you are. Everyone knows who I am. So that's all I'm gonna say on that.
Yes.
Nah,
People,
and I don't
nobody
know.
knows who I am. Everybody knows who's that one guy that involved with Renee from Andrew Tate's stream. That's literally the only thing that knows about it.
Aiden, chill. Aiden, chill.
I love that Myth is just
Allies
dead
on
center in
B.
this clip because he's never involved in any controversy.
Zone compromised.
Go anywhere in public.
Oh, poor Myth. Yeah, he's a sweet guy.
In the wrong street.
He's literally between them.
Yeah.
Or, well, kind of adjacent. Well, there it is. He sure got him with that one.
No, we go anywhere in public. No one.
I'm surprised people still say that. You know, I thought we were all moved on by now. Recent stream where Aiden Ross reunites with Fave Blanks and Mike Malak. Aiden says he's worried about the kids when it comes to trans people. The fuck why are you pretending to have any
He's
thoughts in
worried
your
about
head?
the kids.
Yeah, what?
The irony.
Yeah.
Kids. Him with his content.
Mr. Milkcoin.
He's worried about the kids.
That's rich.
It's gonna be very hard to speak over both of you guys. But I'm gonna say one thing.
Zone A under assault.
I'm gonna go from a girl to a boy, or a boy to a girl. That's the team gender. You understand?
So, but I thought you were home. I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, that's where I am. But I do understand how it could trickle down.
No, I don't care either. I only
I
care.
think he just admit that
About
he
to
just
lose
don't
B.
understand.
Yeah.
He's like, one boy, the boy, girl, 1, 2.
He just said it an offensive slur as well. I blurred out twice. Trans.
Zone compromised.
The T1 or the other, the one for trans people.
Right.
Man, he sucks. Gorlock the Destroyer?
At the end of that clip, yeah, it's where he says that he's just worried about the kids.
Wait, who calls her Gorlock the Destroyer?
Okay, so this is this poor girl Allie was given this nickname after she was on the Whatever podcast, where she said that when they asked her, "What do you rate yourself?" she said, "I rate myself a 10, Queen." The whole all of Aiden and his audience made fun of her, and then Aiden uses her for content and continues to. And the way they treat her is just inhuman.
Who fucking coined that though? Gorlock the Destroyer is kind of like.
Oh no, it's fucked. Yeah. Oh no, she doesn't like it, but yeah, it does sound badass. But she.
Scanning
Like
for
whoever
hostiles.
thought of that has some like I don't know nap.
Well,
Fantasy.
not to help my co-counsel here, but the host of the Whatever podcast is a wow nerd.
All right, let's see what she gets up to.
Yeah. All right, get ready for her. She's coming, Speed.
They're taking A.
What's it like? Well, how much do you weigh, Ali? Oh, like, I'm just curious.
What is Gorlock a reference to anything related?
I was asking that prior. Yeah, it's made up to my knowledge.
Okay. What do you?
What was the previous guy? What was he so shocked about?
That's his shit.
That's just
You got to win, agent.
I think he weighs more than all three of us combined.
Hey, you fucking hippo! Can I see an outfit of the day? Shit, you're fucking idiots! You're fucking idiots!
Man, I can't believe we live in a world where this is considered mainstream comedy online. That's sad. That's sad. They're not even doing jokes or being funny. They're just being like belligerently hateful and mean to women.
I've watched so much of these guys. It's horrible. But I somehow stumbled upon a compilation, 9 minutes of Fuzi bullying Neon, and it was some of the most satisfying shit I've ever seen. To be honest, he made Neon hold his pocket and walk around with him. It was glorious.
Who did that?
Fuzi.
Fuzi humiliated Neon?
Yeah.
All right. Big ups, Fusi. He knows the rules. Not all of them. Not most of them. Yeah, not most of them.
Ready, start. Roll in the first person. I think it's either Sweater or Marky.
This thing feels like a lab experiment.
Who said that? Ask what your favorite vegetable is.
So this is one of those cut style videos where they give her directions in her ears of what to say, and then it's just.
Is she not a willing participant in all this stuff?
She is, but again, it's that exchange of attention and fame for being treated inhuman.
Has she expressed dissatisfaction with her treatment?
Not with them specifically, but with, you know, the way she's treated online. I mean, sometimes she said that it doesn't bother her, but also times she says she hates that nickname or the different nicknames that they give her.
The man woman ignored us. Like, what is this shit?
I would go on another date.
Is this guy?
What do you rate me 1 through 10 now overall? Yeah, he feels bad.
No, I think he's hungry.
No, he feels bad.
Ask everyone to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10.
10. Can go ahead and remove your blindfold.
I mean, that's kind of a vibe that she get, like, hell yeah, queen,
Yeah.
right?
And in my opinion, it's the inception of that whole video they did. And this is Aiden's clip right here. This is his edit.
Hi.
They're like punishing her for rating herself.
Domination. I'll tag 3 objectives on your offside. Assault them at your discretion.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, you guys are dead.
3, 2, 1. Secure those capture zones.
At least
agent.
she's got confidence. He doesn't need their
Team
approval,
capturing
clearly.
zone C.
Yeah. Well, they'll keep chipping at her, and yeah, hopefully she walks away.
Did you just make a
Capture
fight?
zone secured.
No, I meant that
Chipping away at her?
like
Friendly's
chipping away at
going
her
for zone B.
confidence.
You were trying to say that she was a chip away from her weight?
No, I'm defending her.
You did? Say what you
Capture
said
zone
again?
contested.
They're gonna keep chipping
Zone
away at her
secured.
confidence.
You're transmitting
But hopefully
great
she gets away
intel.
from that.
Okay.
This is a
I swear I
war
heard you
zone
say
1.
chipping away at her weight.
No, I wouldn't say that. Damn, maybe Mr. Myron's book over there.
My bad.
Nice try.
Shame on
Pussy.
you, though. Regardless.
Hostiles on the scope
Regardless
in
if
zone
you said
B.
it
You fucking got caught.
Aiden Ross said his pronouns are. This is the dumbest shit I ever saw. Kill them when talking about non-binary people. Which is really.
Frag out. Changing mags.
I mean, I wish. I feel there's got to be something to do about this, dude. Like, that's just sick, dangerous, freak shit. You know?
My pronouns are Z, them, zir, and zirs. I would refer to mixed coddill. Mixed
You're
is
down,
my teacher.
but never out.
So cringe, bro.
You got this.
To all you guys that get to pick your pronouns, my pronouns is kill/them. Okay?
Bro,
Fuck all
chill the
y'all.
fuck out. That's so vulgar. That's not good. That's not cool. We need to talk to your mom. What do you do about someone like this? We need to talk to his mom. We need to put him in jail. Call the FBI. Something is not right. Go ahead, defense. What's your pronouns, defense?
Well, not to help you out here, but you asked me what you do with somebody like this. Don't you put them on trial and content for it? Isn't that kind of what we're here?
No, sorry, not.
Friendly's going for zone B.
Well, then, if this isn't enough, perhaps we should just dismiss this case. It
Capture
sounds like
zone
it's not really worth doing.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Nice try. Fuck that. We're almost done.
Y'all are making the world a shitty place, bro. I'm gonna call you either a guy or a girl. I'm not calling you by a cat, by a turtle.
Scanning for hostile.
You got a tail, fucking
Tango dispatch.
whiskers. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck all y'all, bro.
So rebellious.
Self-entitled pussies.
Yeah. You got him.
My pronouns are Z, them, zir, and zir.
I would like to apologize for absolutely fucking nothing. Aiden Ross gives his thoughts on his current cancellation regarding his transphobic remarks. Cancellation in quotes, of course, as he enjoys great popularity. So
I said something. There's a clip. You guys want to talk about this clip on Twitter? It's been all over
Capture zone contested.
pages. Basically something I said about offending some type of group of people. And I just wanted, from the bottom of my heart, apologize for absolutely fucking nothing. Okay? I'm Aiden Ross, and Aiden Ross is gonna say what the fuck he says.
he's gonna get his. He's gonna get it someday, somehow. He's gonna get.
Friendly's going for zone B.
Fuck you. By the police, by his kick friends who are all thieves, by somebody somehow. This man is gonna get it. He cares. You know, look, the people he hangs out with, the people that he associates with,
Heads
are all
up.
scum.
I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy hands. Zone compromised. Capture zone contested.
He's got all these like big, scary, hateful freak friends, but he's soft. He's soft. He's not like that. You know?
Soft, yeah.
And he's gonna
Naive, perhaps. Ignorant of the harm he's causing.
And you know what's crazy?
Innocent,
Crazy?
perhaps.
When he gets his, You know who's gonna be laughing the loudest and the hardest? His own fans. Because they won't be 12 anymore.
About to lose B.
They'll be fathers.
10.
Thank you.
I said something.
All right, finally, we're fucking almost done with this nightmare. Jesus.
Zone
I feel like
contested.
Clockwork Orange being forced to watch all this shit. All right, defense, do something.
Okay, so this last one, I thought long and hard about what approach I was going to take, and if you could bring up the next slide,
Revealing
please.
enemies. Allies on B.
Pretty bad.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yikes.
But if you show the next slide, I did see something on this app called Instagram. The kids sometimes shorten it to IG. Just the other day. Next slide, please. Hashtag civic facts. There's something called the Fifth Amendment. If you could go ahead and hit play on that video.
Sure thing.
Anyone in my position not taking the Fifth Amendment would be a
Take the
fool.
zone, keep the
An
zone.
absolute fool.
You know the mission.
That's right.
Accordingly, under the advice of my counsel and for all of the above reasons, I respectfully decline to answer the questions under the rights and privileges afforded to every citizen under the United States Constitution.
Applicable to Aiden Ross.
I'm just using Donnie as just, he said it in such an eloquent way, I wanted to go ahead and give him the floor for a minute. We're pleading the fifth on this one.
Okay.
Dan,
That's fair. That's actually fair.
Did you know about this?
Thank you,
The
Dan.
fifth? I didn't know
Fifth
that.
Amendment? Did you know there was a Fifth Amendment?
I thought it stopped at 4.
I thought it was a Luc Besson movie.
Trump thought of something about the law today. You could just say Fifth Amendment and that's it.
That's it.
Although I will tell you this, in civil courts I learned this. Someone pleads the fifth, or wait, no.
Scanning
sorry,
for
I have it
hostiles.
backwards. In criminal court, pleading the fifth can't be used against them by the jury. In civil court, pleading the fifth can be used against them as evidence. So that doesn't help it.
Which one is this again?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's criminal. It's criminal.
All right, so there it is, pleading the fifth, very persuasive. In conclusion, all right, guys, let's wrap it the fuck up.
Yeah.
AB, you want to begin?
Yeah, just on a closing note, maybe there's some chance of being redeemed. I hope that hopefully this can open his eyes at least. He has provided some good in the sense that he took down Keemstar. We referred to him as the chosen one before, so if he is the chosen one...
Dude, not during now.
Gathering intel.
Close.
Exactly. We're years to get that payback.
Stop.
Touché, my
fucking
friend.
off. Dude, I'm tired of this shit. My kids are at home. I haven't eaten. Stop it, man.
Your Honor.
Respect our time. Stop it.
I gotta take this
Order.
one. I gotta Hello? Hello? Hello?
Go ahead, AB.
Yeah, I'm in court.
If Darth Vader could be redeemed, so could his Aiden.
No.
I was just going to say, Rice Gum, he seemed to change after the content comp on him, after I just called him out with content. So if Rice Gum can change, hopefully Aiden can.
Here's the message of hope.
I have hope for him. I have hope.
You offer that though he has, as Vader has, slaughtered the children.
Yes, exactly.
Still, it's not too late to come to God.
There's still good in him.
And like Vader, he killed the Emperor, Darth Maximus.
Darth Tidius, as you refer to him.
Rogue Echelon agent activated.
Okay, compelling stuff. Dan, what is your response to that? Although you don't really need to respond because he wished him well.
That was hardly by the book, agent.
All right, dude. Just you can.
It was an important call.
What was it?
Private.
His Greyhound got repossessed.
Stop. Just do your thing, bro, so we can.
Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as we conclude the trial today, it's crucial to reflect on the broader implications of this case. Aiden is not the problem here. Yes, he's a troubled soul. Yes, he's a young individual who's navigated the treacherous waters of unimaginable wealth and fame at a very young age. Very young age. We can all remember what it's like to be...
Stop with the voice.
Young.
Can I say that? Enough. Dan Swerdlove. You're not Morty, Shlomo Morty, doing a Jewish, what is this, anti-Semitism hour over here.
This feels a little anti-Semitic.
You want some corned beef?
This feels a little anti-Semitic. Am I right?
Stop it.
Let me finish.
I'd love for you to finish.
I have grown up with Mega Man.
Okay, so where was I? He navigated the treacherous waters. He's got wealth. He's got fame. We all remember, we all remember what it's like to be young and in love with money from an offshore crypto casino. We all know that.
Almost.
However, focusing solely on it obscures the systemic issues that provide this entire entertainment industry.
Here.
Allies on B.
Your breath smells like shit.
Thank you. I haven't brushed my teeth in like 3 weeks.
Busy guy.
Well,
Zone
that's
contested. Friendlies moving on C.
The trial has illuminated not just one individual's actions, but the need for all of us collectively to introspect, as well as we deliberate on the charges like corrupting the youth and the misogyny and the being an asshole and all that. Let us not lose the forest for the trees, okay? I'm advocating for a broader dialogue. One that transcends this content courtroom. A dialogue aimed squarely at the dark, corrupted heart of streaming culture. Let this case be a wake-up call, and not just a verdict on one individual's actions. I urge you all to vote not guilty. For if Aiden's guilty, we're all guilty. Okay, I rest my case now.
Zone compromised. Allies on B. Capture zone secured. All zones in enemy hands. Take them back.
Your Honor. Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
My case has been rested.
All right, let's do the poll. Let's throw it up, guys. It's in there already? We love that. And then, where's the link to it? In the top? Oh, wait, well, it's here. The results are in. The people have spoken. 600 responses in. Let's wait for 1,000. That's statistically significant. They're rolling in, guys. The jury is deliberating. Everybody's on the edge of their seats. The defense is sweating. Has he done enough?
I will fucking kidnap somebody.
AB representing.
How many calories are in these, do you think?
So much is on the line.
Can you sustain yourself with these? I don't need enough for you guys.
Aiden should have went.
I don't believe that.
That's where he
I don't believe that's true.
Let's go.
Can we get him some food?
Those are gonna fuck you up.
All right, we got 1,000.
We're going for B.
1,100. They're pouring in, guys. You ready? Being a dangerous influence to your young audience. Wow, and overwhelming.
What do they call that? What do the kids call that, counselor? What is that? W? Is that what the kids W?
That's a
Counselor, you know what you call that? You call that a non-unanimous jury.
That's a hung jury.
That's a hung jury, my friend.
Yeah, hang these nuts. Hang these balls.
Hang these balls.
I don't know. I feel like that's unanimous.
That's fine. That's fine. Y'all.
Zone B is
I
vulnerable.
want you guys to know y'all agree with transphobia, homophobia, taking advantage of children, racism.
You are all
misogyny.
By voting guilty, you are all condoning
Don't make this a habit.
an entertainment industry rife with the exploitation of children. You're all little Dan. You're all little Dan Schneiders.
Here.
You're all little Dan Schneiders out there. Every one of you. Every one of you.
He's guilty as fuck. 96.3. I mean, technically it's a hung jury. Let's be real. But as the judge here today, I will call that not only not hung, and trust me, that man is not hung. I can tell.
We'll never know. The NDAs.
Bro, whose side are you on? What do you mean? You just said he's hung? You think Aiden's got a fat cock?
No, I'm saying we'll never know. Okay, NDAs. He's yeah.
I thought like you never know.
Yeah.
It might be pecking, bro.
That's his greatest defender. Yeah, I mean, he's defending his penis size.
I'm really fucking mad, man.
He's guilty as shit, dude. 96%. I don't think we've ever. I don't think we've ever done a poll with that type of spread. Distributing misogyny again, 96.3%. It's the same. The people they're doing the down ballot voting. Exploiting his viewers? Ooh, this one is more contentious,
Okay,
perhaps. 92%. This one we might call hung.
Okay.
The people may have spoken. I wonder what's the logic there, that they're willing participants and they're being paid and stuff?
Yeah, I think maybe Dan's arguments that we've done it on our show to some degree.
Sure. Yeah.
And Mr. Beast again, this guy.
That was compelling. That was compelling. So I think you might have got him hung on that one. Well done, Defend. Being a thin-skinned loser. Oh, come on, you guys.
Bullying is never okay.
All right, well, I'm here to say that 92% is the cutoff, and he's guilty as a fucking thin-skinned bitch, boy. He's a bitch. Guilty. That's right. Got him. Promotes hate against the queer community, and boy, they are coming out. The queer vote is here today, my friends.
What's the percentage? I'm curious.
96.2%, which again, going up here.
Domination.
We're a voting
This
block,
off's a bit
people.
raucous for the Echelon
Don't fucking
playbook, but I'm sure
cross
you'll
us.
manage.
And that's the last one. So I'm gonna call him guilty on all charges, except I'm gonna say he's hung on exploiting his viewers.
Team capturing
Ignoring,
zone
of course, the fact that 92% say he's guilty.
Not unanimous.
Friendly's going for zone B.
We like to
Zone
round in
secured.
this court. We like to round.
Doesn't seem very legal.
Well, there it is. I gotta say, I'm surprised. We thought, hey, what's the point of doing this? Maybe there is a point. Point of view. There you go, Aiden. You can't say you're not fair. And like
Hostiles on the scope
the
in
Emperor,
zone B.
please
Tango
throw
dispatch.
yourself
Capture
down the
zone
well.
contested.
Yeah. Yes. The well that blew up the Death Star, yeah.
Excuse me. Darth Vader threw the Emperor down a well. He did not throw himself down the well.
Because if I said,
oh yeah, and Palpatine lived somehow.
There was water in the well.
I had to throw some changes.
I got
They
it.
can run, but hiding
There's
might be a
punishments to
problem.
duel out here. The man is guilty on 5 of the 6 charges. And so this court has ruled. In its judgment, we have decided we will be taking 20% of his income and his sister's OnlyFans revenue. No visitation rights for Andrew Tate. In fact, he must watch another streamer, perhaps Trainwreck, one that gambles and also is eager for Tate's approval. He must watch behind one-way glass as he sniffs
You're down,
a
but
freshly
never out,
farted on
Agent. You
chair
got
of
this.
Andrew
Hostiles
Tate.
on the scope in zone B.
That would be tough.
It's just
Some may say that is
Revenge kill.
cruel and
A professional
unusual,
courtesy.
but in this courtroom, I say, what is it?
Friendly's going for zone B.
And Aiden could only have Keemstar as a guest for all future streams. He may not invite rappers,
Hostiles hold all capture
celebrities,
zones.
streamers,
Start making
other
some noise,
streamers.
Agent.
Keemstar shall be his own.
Team capturing zone C.
And with that, I will say,
Zone secured.
thank you, everybody. Thank you, first of all, I'll say to our beautiful bailiff who needs to cut down. You put on a lot of weight. You need to cut down.
The donuts and the beer.
Please. But thank you for being here and protecting the court. Dan, thank you for issuing a somewhat persuasive defense.
Gathering intel.
Somewhat.
I work with what I'm given.
Probably the voice.
Capture zone
also.
contested.
And AB, I want to thank for AB put this whole thing
I'm
on.
detecting
So
hostiles on zone C.
Put this all together.
Thank you.
Tremendous amount of work. And
Friendly's capturing zone A.
And you prevailed really on 5 of the 6 counts. So well done. 5 of the 6.
4 of the 5.
Which is really good. And thank you to everybody. Listen, we're going to do some team building. Up at this motherfucker. But thank you guys for watching.
Secured.
Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all that. Yada yada yada.
Friendly's going
Love
for
y'all. Don't mess with the game.
Heads up. I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy hands.
I'm gonna beat 50% of your ass. But really, thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate you being here. Have a great weekend.
Oh, we have to break character, but we won't be here next Monday.
Oh yeah, we work this Monday. So
capture zone secured.
Right.
We're honoring the presidents next Monday. Yep.
Shout out Abe. Shout out Abe.
Shout out Franklin.
Hostiles on the scope in Zone B. Zone B is vulnerable.
Crazy.
Friendlies on.
Revealing enemies.
And shout out George
All
Bush
zones
Sr.
in
for
enemy
dying
hands. Take
recently.
them back.
Died nothing. And I didn't.
Allies on B.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat, everyone. You know why.
Listen,
You know why.
Deal with that. I didn't wish it on him. The guy was old as fuck. The guy was comatose in a wheelchair. You seen him?
Capture zone secured. Zone compromised.
Content court George Bush next.
George W. Bush.
That'd be interesting.
Revealing enemies.
Joe Shane. The punch in his head. This should be a war.
They're on Zone C.
Now watch this, Joe.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend. Remember, no episodes on Monday, but we will be back after that. And so guys, have a great evening.
Have a great weekend.
Hostiles are winning,
Appreciate you.
Agent.
And Aiden Ross.
YouTube, what you doing? Hey guys, Vico here,
Secure
and welcome
all
back
the
to
zones.
our anybody here on the
This could be
channel,
familiar
and welcome
territory.
back to another episode in the ever-growing saga of Road to 100 Bomb. We are currently
Revealing
on
enemies.
episode 2, part 2. We're going to be hopping into some Occupy
securing
and seeing
Zone
what we
A.
can make happen. I'm thinking that I'm going to actually be using the AK for these games just because I'm going to try to level it up, and it's actually kind of one of the better guns in the game currently. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video and you want to see more of this series going forward, let me know by dropping a like and consider
Allies
subscribing.
on B.
All right, we're joining in. Hopefully not too late. If it's too late, we're just going to back straight out, and we're backing straight out. All right, so we're hopping. We got Occupy on Arena. Definitely not my favorite map, but considering the challenge that we're going for, it's probably one of the better maps to actually gotten just because it's
Zone
super,
B
you
is
know,
vulnerable.
chaotic. It's kind of like the new town of XDEFIANT. That being said, I'm actually genuinely curious. What are your guys'
B
favorite
is
maps of
falling.
this game? Like, me personally, I kind of think we're
Rogue
going to have to say
Echelon agent
Neoplex.
activated sonar
Neoplex is probably
goggles.
my favorite map. It just looks good. It's small. It flows good. I mean, I don't know. It's just a good map. There's other maps like Publito or Publito or however you're supposed to say it. You're a teammate. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to shoot you in your side. Get out of here, bud. Almost actually lost my first
Friendly
gunfight. Caught my
locking down
little wall
Zone
hacks.
C.
AFK. We'll
Scanning
take
for
it.
hostiles.
We'll take it. AFK kills count. Why not? But what I was gonna say is like Publito or whatever, however you say it, it's like a decent map. But visually, okay, I trolled that. I missed my shots at the end. But visually, it's not that pretty of a map to look at. It's kind of like muted colors, a little brown, you know. It's not as bright and colorful as something like Noodleplex, which is why I think I like Noodleplex a lot more. Jesus, man, this burn like really
Hostiles hold
kicking
all
in.
tactics.
I think I might actually take the pancake off. I was going to use the pancake depending on the map,
You might
but
still
I don't know
hold
if
us out
Arena
in
is a
the
good
end,
map
but
to be using it, unless I can just
nah,
happen to get it
I
down
don't
in the
think
middle
so.
without dying. Because I think when you die, it also resets it. I don't think the pancake gets to stay when you die. Little kill assist there, we'll take it.
Heads
You're
up.
gone.
I'm
Wait, I saw a
detecting
guy
our
straight
sonar
across.
tech in
He's
enemy
one shot,
hands.
we'll take it.
Zone
Finish
A
it off
under
with a
assault.
teammate. Up the wall hacks where they spawn in, straight across, up top as well.
Friendlies on
and down
B.
below, and I'm dead
Zone
here. Nice.
compromised.
I love it. What a great start. 9-2, actually not bad.
All zones
We
in
gotta
enemy
keep up the
hands.
pressure though. At the same point,
I think we all see
my
where this
team needs
is
to,
headed. You're off
my
your
team
game,
needs to kind of
agent.
like hop off the objective a little bit. I don't want us to win like too early. That's one of the downsides. Like at the same point, I want the enemy team to be bots. I want my team to not be slamming them either. I want my team to kind of be bots. Come on, re-peek it. Nice. You know what? I'm not feeling the AK. I'm not feeling the AK. My AK shot's not on right now. I need something a little more brainless. Gone. Goodbye. We're swapping it up. I went into this with the mindset of using the AK. Yeah, this map's too small. We're not using the AK. You're gone. I don't know how I killed you. Must have been a wall bang. Wait, I hear a guy behind me. You're gone. Like, I do not win that with the AK. Come on, where's this guy at? He's dead. I'm not getting no pings. I saw the invis guy to my right. You know what? Screw it. We're going back to the AK. I lied. We're going back to the AK. I can't make up my mind. I'm indecisive right now. We're going back to the AK. Let me just throw that on the point there. Slide out here. All right, he's weak. Wait, up top. Come on. There we go. Where's this guy at? Down here. Nice aim, decoy. What are you shooting? The wall? There we go. Wait, up top, straight back out. No, he was so
Loadout
weak too.
updated. Your mission is to secure the capture
I
zone.
mean, we're not gonna win those gunfights when we get in barrel stop range against an MP7. The AK is
Friendly
not supposed to
for
win those
Zone B.
gunfights either, so I can't even be mad about it. Granted, if I do hit like all headshots, I'm pretty sure I could actually still win it. The AK's got a really gnarly headshot multiplier.
Capture zone contested.
Alright, we're just gonna throw the pancake down on the
Can
point.
anyone provide first aid?
Nice, okay, nice.
Hostiles on the
28.
scope
You
in
have the
Zone B.
ultimate. Let me go ahead and
Tango's
pop
lighting up the
this.
scope. Really
I want
coming
to
out
keep
of the
using it every
woodwork.
time I get it so I can use it as much as possible in a single game. Oh my god, dude, I'm trolling. Dude, I'm trolling! I'm trolling! Oh, I trolled! I trolled it. I was just missing everything. I couldn't hit a single dude. The aim assist is genuinely weaker whenever you pop that ultimate. I don't even know if you get aim
Gathering
assist.
intel.
I'm not even trying to cope. I'm just being straight. Where are we going? 25 and 10. Dude, we got to keep up the pressure right now. This is actually good pacing, though. We're on good pacing. I do need to kind of turn up the heat a little bit. We need to come off simmer and turn up the heat a little bit here. You're gone. Wait, two guys here. Two guys here. I got absolutely fucked by two dudes. Love it. All right, throwing a pancake. Wrapping. Bullets blessed by Jesus himself. And just curve time and fabric around the wall. Wait, you're dead. Straight back out. You're dead. I'm really weak here though. Pancake.
Zone compromised.
Nice.
Hostiles on the scope in Zone B.
No. What am I doing there? I'm jumping back out with 1 HP. I can't even get mad at these plays. I'm just playing like a moron. I'm playing like an absolute moron.
Friendlies capturing Zone A.
32 and 14 though. We just gotta keep up the pace. Keep up the pace. Current personal best is 77. Wait, okay, that's bad. That's bad angle. That's bad angle. You're absolutely on crack, brother. You're a crack fiend.
We're securing Zone A.
He was just chasing my shit down with Mach 10 movement.
Just like I planned.
There we go. That's kind of like one of the reasons I like playing with my acceleration.
Start making some
at least
noise,
at one.
Agent. Capture
I've
zone
seen some
secured.
people say like putting it to zero. Even in my initial like controller settings video I said I put it to 0 too, just because it seemed like everybody else was, and it felt pretty good.
Allies on
But
B.
real quick, I noticed whenever people start strafing past you, like if you have it on 0, it's hard to keep up. But then at the same point, if you have it on
They're
something
on
like
Zone
2,
C.
it's a little too cracked. I just wasted my sonar. Dang it. I popped it and then I saw the chick to my right and I was like, yeah, I just wasted what?
Zone compromised.
Apparently, I think I'm in the Olympics right now. I'm trying to throw discs halfway across the map. Please, please don't touch me. Stop it, don't touch me there. This is my normal square. I hear you. I hear the sonar goggles. Sonar goggles sounds like it was over here, maybe up top. All right, we got my vision pulse back. Wall hacks, wall hacks. Hitting them, baby. They're gone. Where'd the other guy go? Yo, I'm better. I shot him in the wiener. Dude, this is actually a good flank. Don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Hello, teammate. I mean, not teammate. You're an enemy. What?
Gathering intel.
I'm absolutely flubbergasted. I fat fingered the pancake. I was dead there no matter what. There was a nade. There was a granada. Dude, this is good pacing. We're on actually good pacing. Hello there. I can tell he's ginger in real life. 41 and 21. Dude, I feel like we're like getting kills, but at the same point, it's just, I don't know if it's enough. It might genuinely not be enough. And I'm getting...
Scanning for hostiles.
I'm getting babosed. I'm getting babosied. Like an absolute babos. You're gone. Goodbye. Run, jump the alternate. Back up, pop it. Why not? Wait. I'm trying to wallbang this guy through tunnels. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Oh no. Oh! Absolutely trolled. Absolutely trolled. Where are they spawning? What am I holding? An RPK? It's close enough to an AK.
Rogue Echelon agent activated sonar goggles.
It's like the big daddy of AKs. Oh my god, you trolled. And I picked up an MP5 with no ammo. No ammo. What am I supposed to do with 0 bullets? What am I supposed to do with 0 bullets? Good shots. This is actually such good pacing right now, though. There you go. He's gone. Guy underneath here, I think. Nope. Please don't hard scope me. Please don't hard scope me. Oh, mamma mia. I'm scared. I'm dead. I'm dead. Nice. All right, you're gone. You're gone. Little pun cake there. Wait. Oh my god, you're sniping. Actually, the one time I'm glad I did was sniping. Anything else, and he genuinely killed me there. I was so weak. But he missed his shot. I could hear the invisible guy, but he was standing in front of the other guy, so he looked like just one guy. There was like a guy combination going on. You have your Libertard ult over there. You have the flamethrower ult. Maybe the cleaners would actually be good. Dude, I should have played the cleaners on this map. This map is so small. You can like pretty much reach with the cleaners everywhere. Okay, I'm literally one shot. I don't really want to peek, but at the same point, I can't afford not to. All right, good kills, good kills. Nope, we're dead. Where are we going? 60. Okay, we broke 60. We broke 60, and we still got 100 points on both teams and a minute on the clock. Dude, what if I drop it this game? It's actually possible. It's actually possible still. I could drop it. What if I drop it like an absolute boss? Second game on. Not second game on. Second game in the series. I'm gonna have to op it. Oh, wall banged. Wall banged. I hear a guy behind me. I hear a guy behind me. That's why I'm scared. Where's this guy go? All right, you. Good job. Good job. Yeah, you hit me with a sniper. Nice. Okay. In my back. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. I have the ultimate again. Let's pop it. Why not? Fuck! I suck! Damn it! Look at this gymnastics this guy's doing. I didn't even hit a single bullet. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Never mind. It's going right again. Okay, we're back in it. It's all good. It's all good, brother man. We're good. We're back in it. It was looking like it was going wrong, and then it started going right. There we go. Behind me. Nope. Nice jumping. Just keep pressing the jump button. When in doubt, just jump 1,000 times. Nice. This is actually my first time using the ACR in this game. I'm not even trolling. This is my first time using the ACR. Genuinely. I don't think I've ever actually used the ACR in this game yet. I'm not even capping. Maybe I'm capping. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that was actually my first time using the ACR. I don't remember those iron sights. 70. We're past 70. Worst case scenario, we set a new personal best.
I'll take
Worst
3
case
objectives
scenario,
on your
surely,
offset.
right?
Assault them at your discretion.
All I need is 7 more kills, and it's a new personal best. But we could still win. We could actually still win. Let me pop the wall hacks.
1.
Get a shot in the back.
Secure those
That's
capture
fine.
zones, agent. Friendlies capturing
Okay,
zone A.
nice. Just take my kills. I don't. Just take my kills.
Spider
I
bots.
don't want them or
Capture
anything.
zone secured.
I say we're gonna set a new personal best, and I just proceed to suck absolute ass. Where's the enemy team at? Their whole team just logged off.
Friendlies going for zone B.
Nice nade.
Deploying frag.
I got
Capture zone contested.
I got smited.
Lethal force
Dude,
utilized.
please contest a little bit. Please contest a little bit. Dude, I'm not even gonna set a new PB. I'm not even gonna get a PB this game. Gone.
Scanning for hostiles.
Gone. Okay. No.
You're
I might not
transmitting
actually set a PB this game.
This is a war zone. Was that revenge?
They don't win there, right? They don't win off of it? They don't win off of it? They won off of it. I trolled. I thought I was going to get a new PB. I thought that was a new personal best. I think I got 74. 75.
Revealing enemies.
I went on a death streak for the last like half of that game. I just went on a death streak. I sold the bag, brother man. I actually sold the bag.
Grenade out.
That was a new PB. Well, damn. I guess the series continues. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like, consider subscribing. See you guys in the next one. Doses.
Absolutely not. I think he's the...
My man said Gypsy Kings, bro. That's crazy. God, I love Alexis so much. He is such a fascinating man,
Capture
dude.
zone contested.
Come on. Anyway, let's watch Boy addressing the allegations that they
Scanning
are
for
homosexual.
hostiles.
We're up in the air. Are we gay? I thought we made a deal with the videos like the step. Or Disney made us gay. I feel like we've made a big deal with you guys what our sexuality is.
Just a relentless kissing and whatever.
It's obvious. But we thought maybe we need to prove ourselves. Luckily, BuzzFeed has like the perfect like metric for finding out if you're gay or not.
They give you a gay number.
Yeah, so you're either head gay or you're like middle gay.
So I'm very excited to see where we rank.
There are a lot of gay tests here. You're like, how gay are you? This checklist will determine your straight number. This is a gay test quiz. Gay, straight, or bisexual quiz. 40-question gay quiz.
Scanning
Is
for
that how they slept
hostiles.
when you took Alexa's room? Yes.
BuzzFeed's not likely the only one that's got the mind to figure out. 40 questions, gay quiz, the hardest 40 questions quiz for anyone who isn't gay or a cool straight person. Well, why don't we just start with how gay are you?
Straight number's the most recent. Oh, they just do it every month. Every month they've got a new gay. I guess the gaydar technology is kind of expanding all the time. You want to keep up to date with the latest sensors and metrics.
Your statistics could be wrong.
How about if you were like you were gay in January and then they brought out the new test and you weren't gay?
I was sucking all this.
Capturing zone C. Capture zone A is at risk.
Just straight number, and that number determines whether you're gay or straight.
Okay.
I like how simple it is.
Is your favorite?
Wait, I mean, see, the problem is like, are we talking American
capturing
gay
zone
or
A.
are we talking
Hostiles on the scope in zone
Australian
B.
gay? Because like, being Australian automatically puts you in the gay camp for many people in America. You wear budgie
Friendly securing
smugglers.
A.
You're
Capture
constantly
zone
comfortable
secured.
with the bros to a degree where there's like a little bit of a platonic yet still sexual element. You know what I mean? You're wearing the shorter shorts.
Zone B is vulnerable.
What is this? Grinder ally of the year? I'm a foe, man. I'm a foe. I'm serving looks and top of the hour ad breaks to all the gays at the top of the hour. My gaydar is broken for these dudes. Are they actually gay? They're not. They're very similar to me in the sense that they are very comfortable with their sexuality. And you still American bros too short. You've been in a frat, my boy. I mean, that's different. That's like super homophobic gay activity. I'm still so jealous. My sister Megan took a picture with you. It's all good. One day we'll do it as well. The guy you slapped believe you weren't an ally for real, I think. Yeah, I think so too. Because that's precisely the reason why. And by the way, I'm starting at the top of the hour ad break right now. If you don't want to watch the dead, all you do is subscribe for $5 off free with Prime, as I said. But that's precisely the reason why he was like, oh, I'm going to make you a little uncomfortable. And I was like, bro, you can try, but I doubt it. I don't know why you were called an ally. You literally assaulted a gay man.
We're on track for mission success.
That guy you spanked yesterday cut out the part. Oh, he cut it out? I'm not an ally, I'm a foe?
Are you gay?
No.
You're not gay at all? No. Okay, what's the gayest thing you've ever done in your life?
Living no, he did cut me out.
Secure
He did
all
cut
the
that
zones.
out. I mean,
This should be
you knew
familiar
Troye
territory.
Sivan, he knew you weren't a foe. Bro, the problem here is there's a couple different avenues of attack. One could claim that Hassan is pushing Z. Look at the way he assaulted this Ukrainian twink, okay? The other one is, look at how homophobic Hassan is. Look at the way he assaulted this gay man with all the anger that he had trapped within him at Pride.
Hostiles on A.
That's very generous.
It's because your physique is carrying it right now, but I feel like you could have gone way
Anything the hostiles do now is likely too little,
Kiss or
too late.
slap?
For who?
For me. Or I can kiss or slap you.
Oh, slap.
You'll slap me.
Yeah.
But like, be a good guy. Like, do a good job, okay? Ready?
This is a rough off, but you're a pro. You'll bounce back.
That was good. Thank
Friendlies
you, sir.
locking down.
Haters like he hates America so much he slapped it.
All zones in enemy
for
hands.
wearing
Take
the
them
flag.
back. We're
That
taking
hand on the
A.
shoulder was saucy.
Capture
Yeah,
zone secured.
I went real
About
with
to
it.
lose B.
Dude, I bent him over a little bit too. Yeah, no, I went in. I went in, dude. Hassan looking like a natural, the arm on the shoulder. God, I've seen what you've
Team's
done
going
for
for B.
others.
Zone C
God,
is
when
falling.
will it be my turn? It's just, I did that specifically because he thought, he was like, oh, I will potentially make you
got to
uncomfortable
win,
here. And I was like,
Ethan.
no, you won't. Longer clip. China, baby! There is no way this is real. What? Oh my God. China, baby! Oh my God, bro. Let's go. Oh my God, that's it. The spirit of Mao lives on. Let 1,000 flowers blossom and bloom. He is, oh my God. Oh my God. This is our worst win yet. No, bro, I'll take it. Full Maoist cultural victory. Is Speed the hero we need for the youth? Yes, dude. Yes. Marxist, Leninist, protracted people's war. Maoism is back. We're not even talking about the revisionist. We're not even talking about the revisionist Dengist Chinese Communist Party. We're talking straight Maoist revolution. Give it one hand. All right hands will hold a copy of the Red Book. The youth will save us. Cultural revolution, permanent cultural revolution. I have a theory that Speed is actually a very well-read communist kid and is doing a psyop to slowly turn the kids communist. Yeah, I think that theory is not correct. He said no revisionism for me. Yo, did you check out the Chinese man singing Kendrick's Not Like Us in Shanghai? Yes, I did. But if you send me the link, we can watch it. But trigger warning, you are gonna hear a lot of N-word coming out of one Chinese man who just lets it fly, dude. He just does not, he is not even remotely concerned at all about it. Why do you support a mass killer like Mao? Dude, we don't need that many people. That's why. We got too many people as is, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the one.
He's in China. Any rap, you're free, dope man down. Tell them freeze, bro. Man is in China. Beat your eyes high the Bible, God watching. Sometimes we gotta pop out and show niggas. This man is literally in China.
I mean, dude, it's just.
Domination.
KKK
This off's a
members
bit
react to
raucous for the
life
Echelon
sentence.
playbook, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Can we watch some more of that wild incest baby channel from yesterday? Yes, we're gonna do that. Look at you.
Your
in
mission is to secure the capture zones.
Black
Team
people's
capturing Zone
business
C.
again. Okay, we were doing the boy video and I forgot.
Britney Spears song Toxic. Yours is? It is. What do you mean mine? Yours is too.
Mine's, Zone secured.
You don't know any other Britney
Friendly
Spears.
going for Zone
That's
B.
true.
Can't get you out of my head, right? No. What's the one? Kidney baby.
You don't like
Womanizer.
that one.
Scanning for
I like that more
hostiles.
than Toxic.
I like Womanizer more than
Toxic.
I think so. Okay.
I think this is what a straight person would say, because gay people have a broader knowledge of Britney Spears.
Yeah. favorite Carly Rae Jepsen song, Call Me Maybe. That's the only
That's
song
it.
I know.
So yeah, tick that and tick the next one. We're going to be so straight. I don't in my mind.
I've also never been in a wedding that plays Shut Up and Dance.
Shut up and yeah, that doesn't sound very familiar. We don't tick it. We don't lose our
We're not ticking. Okay.
No, we're not losing.
It goes hard, bro. Shut up and dance. It goes hard.
I haven't lost my mind for any wedding song apart from like maybe Gypsy Kings or something.
That's a pretty good wedding song.
Do you like Ed Sheeran? No. Absolutely not. I think he's the...
My man said Gypsy King, bro. That's crazy. God. I love Alexis so much. He is such a fascinating man, dude. Like, that is not a point of reference for anyone
on the scope in zone B.
under the
This is a
mother
rough op,
age
but you're
of
a pro.
50,
You'll bounce
okay?
back.
Absolutely zero people should know what Gypsy Kings is. Under the is my dad's favorite band, okay? Bamboleo! Bamboleo!
Friendly's going for zone B.
It haunts me. It haunts me, dude. You're saying the romantic slur? Okay, bro, what are we talking about? You can't say the band's name? Guys.
Gathering
What
intel.
are we doing right now? Okay, G-word Kings? Is that what you want me to say? Romani Kings? Is that Traveler Kings? It's the name of the band, bro. Before you get it all...
Zone secured.
Oh, what about NWA? Like, no, of course, there's a limitation. Bro, they won't let you say Gypsy Rose Blanchard's name nowadays because of woke? Yeah. Wokeism has gone too far, man. In any case, yeah, no, Gypsy Kings haunts me because of my father's love, undying loyalty to them, and he would just like blast that shit in the car anytime we were going anywhere. Like we would drive between Istanbul and Ankara, and he would just be blasting Gypsy Kings the whole way. So like, it brings childhood trauma back for me.
The biggest grifter in the world. It's like his music
Friendly's
is
going
just
for
for
zone
everyone
B.
else's, but because he's ugly, people assume that he's like he's thinking about stuff and he's smart. He's like, no, he's like a bimbo, but he's also not nice to look at. I think this test is making us gay.
Do you have
Lethal force
I
utilized.
have no idea who Little Mix is. I know Little Mix.
I don't know.
Is it not that group? The group of 5 girls?
Gathering intel.
They gotta go to work.
Capture zone
Is Little Mix
contested.
a group of girls?
Also, let's say no.
Why is it always with this feeling wrongly about saying the word gypsy? I'm reminding myself is because, well, I think it's like American woke people that are trying to be woke in like the European way, because like in Europe, obviously it's a little bit different because like the Romani people are just like absolutely considered like, you know, public enemy #1. Never ask a European their opinion on Romani people, because like they will say some of the most Hitlerian things you've ever heard. Obviously, in America there isn't like. In America, we've boosted our racism points against black people so much that we just don't have enough space up here for like
Gathering
different
intel.
kinds of racism for like traveler, Roma people, whatever. So they don't even know. Like Americans don't even know that that's like a very specific category of protected people or marginalized people that,
Friendly's going for
that
zone
get
B.
all the smoke in Europe. It's the same with the P slur for brown
Friendly's
people,
on B.
right? Like Pakistani shortened. That's like
Capture zone secured.
not a thing that Americans know is like, not Canadians, but like Americans don't even know for the most part that that's like a slur, a big no-no word. But if you are from if you're from a country with like a lot of like a high population of
I'm detecting
Indian
our
or
sonar tech in
Pakistani
enemy hands.
immigrants,
Vengeance.
then it's like
I'll allow
a
it.
known slur. As an American in the Pakistani community, people use the shortened version all the time. Yeah, I didn't even know it was a slur. Indian here, we say all the time, is only a UK slur. I think it's a slur in Canada too. Different places have different slurs, is what I'm trying to say. Okay.
No, we don't know.
I think I do. It's a group of girls, and they do songs. Okay, let's look it up. You gotta work.
We also have a
Gathering
keyword
intel.
for Polish. Wait, really? What the fuck is that? I didn't even know that there was a word.
Take the zone,
Polish
keep the
keyword?
zone.
The
You know
Polish
the mission.
keyword. Pole? Is it Polak? Is that a slur? Is that a slur? I think it's like. I thought it was like the energy you put into it, like the word Jew, right? Depending on the energy you have
Allies
surrounding
on
it, or the
B.
word queer, depending on the energy surrounding it, it's like, I didn't know it was like a slur. I thought it was like literally a thing, like Like saying a
Zone
person
contested.
from Poland. Is literally Polish person in Polish language? Yeah, that's what I thought. Or
Missions in
potato
jeopardy,
eater. I mean,
agent.
that's a broad one. That could be for anybody. It's not queer as a slur. It's just reclaimed as different. Yeah, but queer is also a broad categorization of all LGBTQ members as well, and it has been for a very long time. It wasn't just reclaimed. It was just
Echelon agent activated sonar
black
goggles.
people using the N-word. It is also for quite some time now been considered a broad, the broad definitional umbrella term for gay. Descriptive terms are only slurs when you hate the group. Yeah.
Word. Well, I gotta put in work. Yeah, it's them.
Okay.
Do you love giant Jenga? Come on.
I do.
Gay people like it too. This is crazy.
Is that a straight thing?
It can't be.
Surely gay people love not.
Hassan, you should come out of the closet. This is such a funny. Like, this chatter is saying this as a diss, like that I'm secretly gay. Brother, why would I hide being gay if I was gay? Do you think I have any like fears surrounding my sexuality?
Zone
Please
B is vulnerable.
investigate this a
We're
little bit
securing
further.
Zone A.
Okay, double S. Investigate this a little bit further. If I had any sort of like repressed homosexual thoughts, would I be running around? Bro, I'm just kidding. What is happening today? What's going on with all these jokesters? Queer was originally
Gathering
not a slur
intel.
for gay, just meant different or
Going for
abnormal.
B.
Yeah, and then it was a slur, and then it was a broad categorization. Anyway, let's continue.
It's amazing. We played like extreme Jenga, morning Jenga, trying to knock it out with your boner. That's a fun game.
That was very straight.
You can't do that with small Jenga because our dicks are too big.
Exactly.
Zone compromised.
Playing giant Jenga with our dicks.
Yeah. Do you have
Capture
empty
zone
liquor
secured.
bottles on your top
Mission
of your
wrapping up.
cabinets? So
If only I could push
we
some
do have it,
last-minute
but the only reason is because I'm
bulletproof
collecting them
tactics
so
to your
I can have some sour cabbage in the water. And you need empty bottles full of water to like tamp it down and make sure they overflow and stuff. Do you wear underwear under board shorts? You do, and I think it's disgusting.
It's because some weird bias against it.
Well, it's because there are certain things that are used for water, right? And you're wearing outdoor clothes. It's like wearing a t-shirt.
Heads up. I'm
I think
detecting
it's valid to wear
sonar.
underwear under board shorts. I think this is ridiculous.
About to lose B.
It's valid.
It is. It doesn't dry like.
No, it's not, because a t-shirt and a rashie have very different. If I wear a rashie,
Yeah.
because I want sun protection.
That's fine.
Yes, a t-shirt does not offer sun protection. The only reason
It does offer the
Tango's
same
lighting up the
sun protection as a
scope.
rash.
No, it doesn't.
Really
because
coming
it
out of the
gets wet and
woodwork.
see-through, and it also
No, it doesn't. No, it
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
But you're wearing a shit t-shirt.
No, if
We're
you're
on
wearing
B.
something like this.
If
They're
you wear
on
a
B.
black t-shirt, but also it doesn't hide your body. It moves and it causes rashes on your body.
Sure.
Rash shirts don't
That
do
was hardly by the
You're
book.
30 and
agent.
wear skirts and call the cops when you need help. You're a coward. What? Lung cancer. First of all, what is this fantasy, bro? This dude is like literally living in a universe where he's fantasizing about what I do, wearing skirts, and then also talking about a situation where like I need help and I'm just like calling a cop. You all right, dude? You good? What's going on? You good? Oh my God. Oh yes, we got the hogs back, baby. Let's go. Look at his PFP. Let's go. Don't ban this one. Don't ban this one. Moz, don't. We're keeping this one. Listen, in my house, we don't call 911. You understand me? Don't even f me on it. We don't call 911 around these parts. Okay? Don't tread on me, brother.
Pants. If I'm wearing my little Speedo underpants under my thing,
They're made of cloth.
Yeah, but
they
when
take longer to dry than without them.
The only difference is they take a bit longer to dry. And
Yes,
I don't
that's
have
the
a
main
problem where I
difference.
get a rash like you every single time I enter the water. So
Well,
for me, there is no difference.
There is a difference.
No, what?
It's just there is a difference because you're wet for longer.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect me.
If
so
you were a
it doesn't
normal person,
matter.
you'd be getting thrushed with the amount of wet underpants you wear.
But the
everywhere.
reason I'm able to do it is because I'm not a normal person, and therefore it doesn't affect me.
No, but I mean, it's the same as just wearing business pants in the water because it doesn't matter if they're wet.
Why would I wear business pants?
Well, that's why you're wearing normal underpants in the water. That's the same
You're
thing.
comparing
exactly the same.
You're comparing normal underpants to wearing suit pants.
Yes.
You think that's
Okay, let's say shorts. Let's say normal cargo shorts in the water.
They would get really heavy.
Yeah, and these underpants are heavier than not having them.
No, they're
What's the science here? It's not heavier. Al, you just said it's not heavier.
No, but it's heavier by
not.
such a small.
It's not heavier.
Let me talk. It's
Well,
heavier
you're
by
saying stupid things.
It's heavier by such a small amount in my pants that when I have speedos as well.
So
which
it is
I wear
heavier.
But I'm saying you can't notice that difference.
What addition does it give to you? What does it provide to you?
What?
Having wet underpants under your body.
What do you mean? Why would it?
It makes me more comfortable. That's it. I don't know why. I just feel more comfy wearing underwear. What, underneath my board shorts.
So why do you choose to wear it?
Do you think I choose to wear it?
He's dressing.
I think it's an extra protection for dick chafing.
Who's dressing you at the beach?
It's funny because you're talking about clothes like you care about it.
So you're accidentally wearing underpants.
I don't care about it at all. There is no thought that goes into my head when I get into, to me, wearing underpants.
Domination.
I'm wearing
Okay, 3 objectives on your off
Well,
stack.
no thought that
Assault
why
them
aren't you
at
in the
your
water naked?
discretion.
Why aren't you in the water fully clothed? You have some thought, which is I need to wear board shorts to go in the water. That's the thought.
My thought is,
3,
to me, speedos
2,
and underpants,
1.
if I'm not wearing
Secure those capture zones, agent.
public, there is zero difference to me wearing them.
Team capturing
and that
zone
may
C.
be different to you, but to me, it's no different. And I think the difference to you is that you get a rash in the water. I do not. If I get a rash,
There's other small differences, regardless of what your skin does.
What?
Of having just wet underpants on, having extra stuff in there, extra material, having to like dry your underpants every time you come home. Yeah, there is a difference.
That's a difference.
Yeah, but claiming that you don't think about it is insane.
No, but I'm saying that to me is such a small difference. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tick here.
Well, let's ignore that question. Do you know anything with grumpy cattle?
No.
No. Do you have inspirational quotes like "Live by fire"?
No, but I'd like to. Yeah.
As a joke.
Friendly's going for zone
So you want to
B.
hang out with boys?
Yeah,
You want to hang out with this other group?
Yeah, I use the word buddy.
Nah, I use it to refer to my enemies. Is that different in America? I feel like you say buddy here, it's kind of like,
Yeah, that's like saying,
you want to fight someone.
It's like saying chief, boss. If you say yeah, okay, boss. That's like, can you open a bottle with a lighter? Yes, I can.
I can't.
Oh, that's probably a straight thing though.
Exactly. Obviously, one of us is obviously very gay and one of us is obviously very straight.
You should have told me before I had sex with you. Yes, you want to acoustic guitar.
Gay people play guitar. This is fun. Gay people don't play instruments. There are no famous gay musicians.
None. Name one.
Jack Black? No, he's straight.
Ed Sheeran?
No.
Harry Styles?
He doesn't play any instruments. Have you ever brought your acoustic guitar out at a party? Hell yeah. Do I love grilling?
Oh my God, dude. He does do all of these things.
I do.
Oh no.
I don't like the act of doing it.
That's what grilling is.
Oh, okay. I thought I meant just eating delicious burgers.
Yeah. See, I enjoy making it, but the actual grilling part, I hate.
So tedious and hot. Have you ever referred to hot dogs as dogs? Grilling up. You don't grill a hot dog. No. This was written by an imbecile. This person doesn't know gay or straight people.
You can grill a hot dog.
Can you?
Yes. You put it on a grill, it gets the charred mark sideways. It's quite nice.
I've never seen that before. I thought hot dogs were always steamed. I mean, you can grill whatever you want, but it's a weird thing to do.
Yeah, it's not that.
When you go to a bar, you got to a bar, you can see someone.
What do you mean? God, these guys are so un-American. It's like offensive. Didn't we literally grill a hot dog at the 4th of July celebration that we threw for these boys? I thought we did that shit. Oh my God.
Flipping some red frankfurters on a grill.
It's not that weird. Would you grill a chorizo?
Yes.
It's not that different to a hot dog. It's a smoked meat. I agree, frankfurt's is weird. So we have none.
No.
You own a vest. This is where we get gay points.
No, but maybe gay people don't own vests.
Oh, fuck. No, I think there's nothing gay in a vest.
Do you think Grindr is a dating app? Why is your hand down your pants right now? What is that, wet underpants?
Yeah, wet underpants. Do you love karaoke?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Have you ever sung Mr. Brightside? No. I've sung it when other people have sung it.
What's out? My go-to song is Never Can Say Goodbye by That's very gay.
You have Muslim chatters? I thought majority of your chatters are Muslim, so do they feel about your promoting homosexuality? Bro hit like the bigotry bingo here. First of all, he automatically suspects the majority of this community is Muslim, which is true. They did all say the Shahada. So technically they are all Muslim, but how do they feel about your promoting homosexuality? Again, the notion that especially in the Western world or anywhere else that you can't be like Muslim and gay, really funny. That's cool, man. I wish lung cancer would say more.
Barbra Streisand, Woman in Love.
Yeah, okay.
That's not gay at all.
I feel like if the test knew what we just said, we would ace it. We would be the best people out there. Do you not even drink iced coffee at all? I drink iced coffee. Hell yeah, I do. I think it's insane that suddenly, people turned like 19 and suddenly drinking milk was like the craziest.
Oh, lung cancer got banned? That's so sad, bro. We're gonna unban him. Let's keep him. We need it. We need some of these fucking losers in
Domination.
here still.
This op's a bit raucous for the Echelon playbook, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Why don't you go box my favorite pedophile Nazi? It's a wild thing to just openly be like, no, my favorite Nazi is a washed
Your
up
mission is
comedian
to
who
secure
lost
the
and
capture
dropped the
zone.
bag because he loved Nazism that much.
Team capturing Zone C.
It's like
fucking weird.
It's not weird. It's weird. It's delicious. You have a big, rich chocolate cake, dark chocolate.
Capture zone secured. Friendly's going for Zone B.
It's like instead of eating a steak by itself, you might have like a little bed of rice.
No, milk's just so. I understand. Like, let's say you do a shot of milk, you sip it.
Zone secured.
Milk, and I see you holding a whole glass, making this noise.
I do not drink it that fast. That's how you drink. I think people are just like so scared of being adults that they're just like, I have to prove myself. I just have to get rid of everything I ever did as a kid. And then this just arbitrarily got caught in the
Hostiles on the scope in Zone B.
I'm not a baby. I don't drink milk.
When you think the word poppers, you think of the food.
Scanning for hostiles. No. But also poppers is a very American food thing. When we say poppers, we mean ammonite.
This is a
We add
rough
this in
op,
each other's
but you're a pro. You'll
But
bounce
we should also
back.
explain that the reason we know it as not gay men is because it's very common. The fuck is your pig in there? Ammonitrate's very common in rape.
People who do drugs.
Also gay people. And what's more gay?
Having anal sex or going to a rave.
I think they're probably the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you still like Justin Timberlake? I mean, I think I do.
Friendly's going for
He has
Zone
some
B.
really nice songs, and then also he was
Capture
amazing
zone
in Love
contested.
Guru. Yeah. His songs are quite nice.
Revealing
So you know the
enemies.
song about Ukraine that he did? You know?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Respect it up right there.
Yeah.
Did you just find out Lady Gaga could sing in the past 2 years?
She could always sing.
The fuck does that mean? Do you own a Gangnam Style? Do you own a Gingham print shirt?
Gingham print. It's like the stuff that the old like Southern Belles used to wear.
What is a Southern Belle?
Like an old school woman from Carolina.
Oh, the one with the girl with give me the blade or whatever she says.
Is the main
Friendly's capturing Zone A.
No, I don't use any shampoo or conditioner.
It ruins your hair. It's
All natural, baby.
Gathering fantasy football.
Nah, man. My football's real. Fantasy football's, I'm sorry, one of the
Capture
fucking
zone
craziest
secured.
things in the world. It's like, it's not that you like sports, but your dream is to be like a manager of a team, like the lamest part of the sport. You're like, I wonder what the
Capture zone A is
administration
at
aspects
risk.
of this team would be like.
It's gambling, bro. That's what it is. That's mostly.
Yeah, well, buy low, sell high, kind of.
Need a medic.
I've never played
Friendly's
it. Do you think
going
you
for
make
Zone B.
decisions on like buying players and stuff like that? You think that's what it is?
Yeah, and then you can make your perfect
Capture
team,
zone
and then you
contested.
watch the sport, and like, what the points are allocated, and then someone wins.
Hassan, do you use 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner? You seem like the type. Not anymore. I used to. I wash my hair with shampoo
Gathering
and
intel.
conditioner. Sometimes twice a week, sometimes once a week. It's entirely dependent on how dirty my hair gets. But I, of course, wash my hair every day with water. I rinse it every day with water. And back in the day, I used to use 2-in-1. I don't anymore.
So who has the best team?
Is your favorite song since you've been working?
Yeah.
Not just like.
Your favorite song.
That is my favorite.
What other? It is.
What's the other one?
It's got so many. Because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Not as good as It's Beyond. Have you ever participated in a gender?
Zone A under enemy
I've
assault.
revealed my own gender.
To like people in a public bathroom, and I don't think I count.
Jeez.
You're a friend named Slime. I feel like it's a very similar. I understand what vibe they're going for.
No, I want to know who has a friend named Cheese.
Every straight person. We obviously don't know because we're gay.
Have you taken the pictures with the fish? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Team
I've taken
capturing
a lot
Zone
of
A.
photos with fish.
Oh, yeah.
Astronauts fish montage, please.
Since you've been gone, I can't breathe.
We're moving on Zone B.
Do you want a man cave?
No, that's a weird question because I kind of have it.
Do you have a garage that you can work?
It's got some cool stuff in it.
You don't like sit in there and watch TV and have
We got the zone. Zone contested.
Well, then why is your
Hostiles
bedroom
taking B.
Because I don't spend any time in my bedroom. So I can have sex with them.
on a man cave. That's the gay one, right? A man cave is for gay guys.
Yeah, we got one of
A
those.
subterranean like bunker full of men.
And last thing, most importantly, have you ever used the word puppy? I have, I think it's
Shield out.
You're definitely gay. You have this low straight number and therefore can assume you're gay. Thank God for that. Yeah, dude, you've been leading on for way too long.
So every single one of these questions was a thing that if you ticked, you were straight. So gay people don't like men. Gay people don't know sex. No?
Well, I mean,
You heard it here first.
yeah. See, this is cool. I felt really guilty about Boy because like it looks like we're gay baiting the whole time. I was quite uncomfortable with what we were doing, but we're gay.
We are gay, but also we're not doing anything wrong because we're just living our normal lives, and that appears to everyone else that we're gay.
We just gotta stop fighting it.
I'm gonna download Grindr.
Secure the capture zone and keep them that way. Hostile incursion on scene. Compromise.
Do I miss Austin Ox? Yes.
Thanks for watching, guys. That video is actually unlocked from our Patreon, where we hide all our gayest videos. But since it's Gay Month, we thought it'd be an important time to unlock that one and show you what you're missing behind the gay paywall, behind the gay wall on Patreon.
Yeah, and if you also found out you're gay from doing the gay test, then you've got no excuse to join Patreon, where it's a safe place to go.
Yeah, they're all there. And safe for straight people. And for homophobes. You can all come.
They're all there.
Just $5 a month, you get a video like this every month. You get to support all our hard.
He was a gay wall. Why did he abandon us? He's around. He's just busy doing this. What is this guy who doesn't understand Pride Month?
It's just like a whole month, you know?
Zone B, under assault.
It's just, I get so tired of it. Yeah, it's like how...
Did you just grab my ass?
Yeah, and not even with much vigor, you know? It's like, how long can I do this?
Pride Month is about being gay. Like, you have to be gay for a month.
Yeah, I'm seeing my gay ass now, and I'm listening, and I'm learning.
What did you do in February?
It's true. This is how it works. You have to be gay. Obviously, if you're not gay during Gay Month, like they will fucking arrest you. They'll beat your ass. You need to at least be able to twerk.
Reloading.
Team capturing Zone B. Zone contested. Don't think we'll be cracked and open any cold ones after this. Team going after C.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy for you to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time. All in one place, all on your terms. Hey, Spuds, it's Jamie. Welcome back to another video personal channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. I'm very glad to have you here for this
Rogue
times,
Echelon
because
agent
it's not weekly
activated
or
sonar.
monthly or at regular interval, but this time's installment of LGBT. Yes. This video is not about bisexual erasure or turning bisexuals into balls, and it is not all about the T. It is little LGBT cartoons in the shape of balls. Guess we're just going to have a look at these little relatable comics together. How fun is that? Let's go. You can't change your gender, grr, says the transphobe. Oh, but would you look at that? ID, gender, M. I just did. It's very funny. There's two responses to that as well, of like, but I'm not changing my gender. Transgender doesn't mean my gender changed. This is how I view it. It's my gender is different to the one I was assigned, to the one I was assumed to have. So I didn't change my gender, thank you. But if some people believe I did, to be honest, legally everything is M. So sucks to be you. Another genderqueer. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. What are your pronouns? What? Obviously she, her. Oh no. What did she mean? How was it obvious? Dun dun dun. Oh, for F's sake, not again. This is a comic about the usage of the suffragette colors by TERFs. So the genderqueer flag is this, like a lilac-y purple, white, and green. And the suffragette colors are this, a purple, like a deeper purple, white, and green. Now, there is nothing inherently wrong or transphobic about the suffragette colors. The problem is that gender-critical TERFs, transphobic people Ball have decided that they are going to repurpose the suffragette colours and the suffragette flag to be their colours and be their transphobia symbol. So unfortunately, it means that there is a pride flag that is very similar to colours and flags used by TERFs. Yay! I really hope that this awkward situation has never actually happened and it's just a hypothetical. Just taking a little break from the LG Ball T to talk to you today about my very relevant new business. Unfortunately, as some of you may know, my dinosaur dentistry business did not work out, seeing as dinosaurs are very much extinct. But we persevere, and I am back with what I think is the best idea yet. I have fulfilled my dream of creating LGBTQ themed bucket hats. Oh yes, specifically for the LGBTQ plus community. Forget LG Ball T and say hello to LG Bucket Hats, offering you protection from the sun and the bigots.
I'll take
and
3
I would not
objectives
have
on
been
your
able to
OPSAT.
bring this
Assault them at your
magnificent idea to
discretion.
life without Squarespace. When you make a website with Squarespace, you know it's going to be amazing because Squarespace is filled to the brim with brilliant features. I made use of Squarespace's new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. This lets you choose from professionally
Team
curated
capturing
layout
zone
and
C.
styling options to build your unique online space.
Revealing
Your website
enemies.
will be tailored for your business
Capture
or
zone
whatever
secured.
website idea you have and optimized for every device. And once you're ready to launch Squarespace's optimized SEO tools, will
Friendly's
help you
going
get
for zone
discovered
B.
fast and grow the way you want. Another feature is Squarespace's pre-built layouts, which help you create all the pages that you might need on your website with ease, as page elements can be arranged quickly and easily to showcase your content. Add or remove blocks to create a custom look for specific purposes, including contact, about, blogs, products, and more. Once you have all the pages that you want, you can make use of Squarespace's asset library, allowing you to upload, organize, and access all of your content from one place. This means I can manage all of my files from one central hub and use them across the Squarespace platform. Sharp and I's actual Squarespace website was super fun and easy to make, and something we're really proud of. So whatever your website idea, whether you're looking to build a community, if you're an awesome entrepreneur, or if you want to be a rival Pride hat maker, maybe Pride top hats, you can turn any idea into a website with Squarespace. To get yourself started, go to squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/JammyDodger to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. The link's in the description box, and now that's it for the LG Bucket hats. And we're back to the LG Ball T. Bro, look, a trans egg, and it's just about to hatch and come out. Here we have the egg of the trans hatching. We will observe the egg
Friendly's capturing zone A.
hatches. Crack. A trans egg. A trans emerges from the egg. There you are. There you are. It's the miracle of life. And it says the person shining a light on the trans egg cracking. But we have a transphobe in the background. What transphobe see? What the Satan has emerged from the red egg of the devil. I like it how I say that all the time. I'm like, I like it how, and when I say that, I don't mean I actually like it. I think it's what I say when I find things ironic. I find it really ironic that a lot of transphobes and homophobes reject the label of transphobe, homophobe, because they're like, I'm not scared. But then particularly these days in current affairs, when you see the way transphobes talk about the trans community and trans people, it sounds like there's a lot of fear going on there. And you see the trans community as something scary and something that it's not, and something bad and insidious. In reality, you're just transphobic and haven't taken the time to learn about the community within society, and that's it. You're just scared of something you don't.
Friendly's going for zone B.
Sucks to be a transphobe. God, you can't be a transphobe. Ally ball. I believe this is an ally ball, and the little lesbian ball wearing a straight mask says, "Hi, Mum. I'd like to tell you something. I'm a lesbian." Oh, thanks for telling me. Cute. Maybe my response wasn't as supportive as it should have been. I'll text her to reinforce how much I love her. Aww. I should probably add one of those pride flags she told me about. Well done. I love this. Is so wholesome. Looks good. Well done. I love it. Trans flag. So nice. the parents' heart was in the right place. Oh, this flag is pride related. Yeah, let's do that. What? I'm not a boy. I came out as a lesbian, not transgender. That's cute though. Like the mum's intentions were spot on, accurate, beautiful, wholesome, wonderful. What every parent should be like when the child comes out. But the knowledge was perhaps not quite there, leading to slightly the wrong flag. Hello, Dad. I'm a lesbian. Straight up. Well, not straight up. And then straight to Dad. Oh, don't worry. You'll grow out of it. It's not a pair of shoes that doesn't fit. What's your proof of that? Yeah, what is your proof? Oh, not so straight, Dad ball. Okay. Well, I used to date boys when I was younger, and my parents beat that out of me. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really sad. I learned about this recently. I mean, when I say recently, like within the last year, where particularly with older generations, we can see a lot of homophobic people who are actually same-gender attracted, but they're bisexual, and they just didn't know the word for that. So there's this belief, and like a lot of people who think that they're kind of ex-gay, who are actually just forcing themselves to be straight when they are gay, but also a lot of people who are bisexual and think that because they do find the opposite gender attractive, and they, you know, like a bisexual man was able to marry a woman and have kids and do all of that stereotypical cis-het normativity stuff, they think that they were able to like suppress the gayness out of them and like choose to not be gay and to like ignore that same gender attraction that they have and think that everybody can do that, not understanding or realizing that they are bisexual and they have just suppressed part of their attraction. Definitely happening here.
Oh, that's just a phase. I grew out of that when I married your mother.
Oh, look at how cute they are together. I can picture their wedding day and their kids. This is a homophobe and an ally. Not to get confused, even though they look very similar. And what they're looking at? Two little balls. I'm assuming like really young kids. Oh, is this like the cis-het thing of as soon as like a boy toddler and a girl toddler look at each other? It's like, oh, they're in a relationship. They're going to get married. Young love. It's like, Bethany, they are babies. Sorry to Bethany's. They're 4 years old. Why are you talking about them like that? Exactly. Oh, come on. Such a snowflake. They're playing together. They're obviously made for each other. No. Oh, and then I'm assuming to like older teenagers, whatever, lesbians actually having romantic feels. The ally says they're very sweet together. Teenage romance can be wonderful. The homophobe, how dare you sexualizing children? This is so accurate. You should see the t-shirts. I did a video about like the hypocritical homophobes because like there'll be like a kid's t-shirt with a rainbow on or something that's very generically kid-friendly pride. Like literally just says like pride with a rainbow. Nothing sexual about it, nothing adult content about it at all. And the homophobes will be raging. And they'll be like,
oh my god, this is so inappropriate. How dare Target bring out a pride range for children? Children must not see a rainbow.
And then you look over into the kids section that's not pride related, that is very like cis-het themed, and you'll have t-shirts for like toddler boys that say like ladies man, and even more inappropriate things. Like that's actually quite tame for these t-shirts. They're like, oh, isn't that funny? Yeah, oh, look, little 3-month-old Rodney is gonna be a ladies man. Look at that smile, his gums. It's so bizarre. The double standard is wrong, and it's because they think that just like straightness is acceptable in all of its form. Doesn't matter. But the being LGBT plus inherently inappropriate.
You have to be 35 and older to be old enough to know that you're LGBT plus or to be in an LGBT plus relationship.
So bizarre. Riker, louder. Yes, coming over. Why are you not answering me? What is going on? Riker is your preferred name, right? Oh, yeah. I was just forgetting. Do you know? That's okay. It happens. It doesn't mean anything. It's just you need to get into a new habit. It's totally fine. A little trans ball wearing some pride pin. Ew, you're disgusting, says the homophobic transphobic ball.
Heads up.
Then stop
I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy hands.
Why are you looking? Shut up, poop. Whatever. Take a picture. It will last longer. Why do foes bother themselves with the lives of LGBT people? If you don't like it, then stay in your lane and live your life. And if you've been lied to into thinking that the LGBT plus community is in some way encroaching on your life, on your children,
Enemies on
you are
B.
very much mistaken. Just read enough to learn that that isn't happening, and then go live your life
Zone
away from the
compromised.
LGBT plus community. Thank you very much. At a meeting on LGBT's rights with the school. Okay, an ally straight ball, a trans ball looks very gay. Oh, a lesbian ball who looks very gay. Okay, you should always be respectful because someone in your class could be gay without you knowing
Mission
it.
accomplished.
Trans ball looks, yeah, right at the lesbian ball. Is he looking at me? What? Is it that obvious? Oh my god, of course it is. When you newly realize your own identity or you're newly out, it can be quite intimidating to think that it's obvious to other people as well. You might not be ready for that. You might not be ready for the whole assembly to know. Trans women are women. Trans men are men. And non-binary people are dropping in with a steel chair. What is your gender? Man, woman, dropping in with a steel chair. We support you. Man, I really gotta go to the bathroom, says the non-binary ball. Oh, a public bathroom. Oh dear, what's happening? Restrooms, man, woman. Go into the girls, go into the boys. Piss in the woods. Dude, hurry up. Sweating. This is a very real difficulty for many people, a lot of non-binary people, and then also a lot of binary trans people in early stages of their transition. I don't know about you, but every single gender-neutral toilet I've been to is like single stall, wash your hands in there. There's ones in offices of quite well-known brands. They're on every single plane that you ever take in your life. They are all gender-neutral. Having a gender-neutral option, very important. Also, it does help gender non-conforming cis people as well to have a gender-neutral option. Because of this big outrage over trans people peeing, I know, bizarre, cis people have actually been affected by this as well and been kicked out of bathrooms or have been harassed in bathrooms or shouted at in bathrooms because other people using the toilet have thought that they're in the wrong one. It's very uncomfortable because also at the same time, if you're approaching, say there's a very masculine presenting cis woman who gets shouted at because a woman in the bathroom thinks that she's a man, by the transphobic rhetoric of like,
let's push trans women into men's toilets, blah blah blah.
You'd put trans men into women's, and that kind of thing would happen far more frequently. The whole bathroom thing concerning trans people is ludicrous on every single level. It does not make sense. I don't understand it, and I honestly, if any of them have ever been on an airplane, they're all hypocrites when it comes to gender neutral toilets. What's in your pants, says the transphobe to the non-binary ball. Legs. What? Yeah, what? I didn't know the balls had legs. Those are some long legs, yes.
Domination. This off's a bit raucous for the Echelon playbook,
it's
but
what
I'm
she
sure you'll
began
manage.
life as, says the transphobe to, I'm assuming the trans man ball. Face it, you'll always be a baby. It's what you began life as. Yes, I'm a 6
Your
foot
mission
one
is to
baby
secure the
with a
capture
beard.
zone. Friendly's capturing Zone A.
Where are you going? Huh? What's this? Does this look like an effing tree to you?
Capture zone contested.
No, it
The
does
zone
not.
secured.
It is no longer a tree. It is a chair.
Target down.
Look, all I'm
Friendly
saying
going
is
for
that for gender fluids, says the trans girl ball, the gender fluid ball, the metaphor should be coming out of the fridge, not the closet, since while it's in the fridge, it's solid. And once it's out, it's liquid once again. Wait, it's a joke. It's a joke. I get it, but wouldn't it be the freezer? I'm trying to think of what liquid would turn to a solid just by being in the fridge.
You're down, but never out, Agent.
I mean,
you got
things
this.
like gravy congeal, but I would still call them a liquid. They're just like a blobby liquid. Is slime a liquid or a solid? I don't know, but I would think it would be the freezer. Gender fluid people do not come out of the closet, they come out of the freezer. Cooking with asexual. First, let's heat up our pan for 10 minutes. Oh no, oh no, oh dear. I mean, that's either the pansexual ball is dead and on fire, or they have a really cool hairstyle and they have a nap. Let's go with that one. After it's hot, we crack an egg into it. Wait, I'm
capturing
6, I
zone C.
swear. Oh no, and after a couple minutes, we just serve our plate of transitioned eggs.
I
no,
need a medic.
not funny. I'm trans mask. You're too feminine to be trans mask. Excuse me? And who made you the Lord Sayer of gender presentation?
Friendly's
but I thought
going
you
for
said
Zone
gender
B.
stereotypes are bad. Well, gender expression does not equal gender identity. Exactly. Oh my god, it's such a turfy thing to say. To be like,
Gender expression, gender stereotypes are bad, and
Capture
trans
zone
people are
contested.
just perpetuating them, and they think that because they don't adhere to stereotypes and they are trans.
forgetting that there are plenty of feminine trans men and plenty of masculine trans women, and the gender expression doesn't have anything to do with gender identity, and trans people are the first people to say that. It's just another one of those absolutely bananas, nonsensical arguments that transphobes, specifically mostly TERFs, spew to have something to say other than just admitting that they don't like trans people because they cannot be to learn about them. That's it. You just don't like a marginalized community in society because you cannot be bothered to try and learn a single thing about them to alleviate any concerns, fears, misrepresentations, misunderstandings that you have that are just totally unfounded and you just learn off of Twitter. I wish there weren't any transphobes, but second to that, I wish that the people who were transphobic would just stand up and say, I don't like trans people. That's it. Done. There's no excuse. It's not because they care about women's rights. It's not because they care about children. It's not because they think that bathrooms are dangerous. It's not that they think there's an issue with gender expression and stereotypes. It's just that they don't agree with trans people. Just say it how it is, because you look silly trying to tie yourself in knots, excusing away your bigotry. But why are you non-binary? Says the phobe to the non-binary ball. I don't know. It feels right. Top. I was thinking, processing. That's it. Yeah, why are you not non-binary? Because you're not. Like, what other answer would you have? The reason why people struggle to get their heads around gender as a concept is because you can't see it. Biological sex is something that can be looked at. Chromosomes can be tested. Reproductive organs show up on scans, you know, all of this stuff. Gender is a very real concept. It's just not as visible. If people just accepted that sometimes things that we can't see do exist. I saw on Facebook you have a girlfriend. I accept you. Oh, thank you. My mum, me at 13. What a way to come out. Just going on Facebook. I have a girlfriend now. Yeah, lesbian right here. A few months later, my mum and my stepmom. Oh, this is my girlfriend. Oh, that explains.
Start making some noise, Agent.
That's
Friendly's
cute.
moving on
My mum came out after you did. Oh, I don't know what that flag is. It's like a question over the rainbow, and then there's a flag that I don't know, and then I don't know what the pink and the white and pink is. Little LGBT family. So Trans Visibility Day is over. Guess it's time to rob the bank. I'm the flying gun. Why non-binary ball? I mean, not everyone who's non-binary necessarily identifies as trans, but they are included under the umbrella of the term. On all other days aside from March 31st, trans people can get away with whatever. We're not visible. I don't even know how I get people to watch my videos. In love, honey. Yes, I think I want kids. It's time to become a transparent, which means to become transparent. You can't see. This is the way round it is. If you are a parent who is trans, then you are a trans parent. If you are a parent of a trans kid, then you are a parent of a trans kid, not a trans parent. Personally,
this should be familiar territory.
Can you please not say that F slur? It's very hurtful, said the trans ball and lesbian ball.
They're on zone C.
Can't you take a joke? Did I just trigger you? You effing snowflakes. Straight people can be so boring sometimes. I know, right? No, don't say that. That's heterophobic. So what classes as homophobia in the minds of homophobes is nothing, because homophobia doesn't exist and they can discriminate until their heart's content with no repercussions. Because they think. But if you call out homophobia, no, that's wrong. That's problematic. You're being mean. No, thank you.
Heterophobic.
How dare you call out the discrimination I'm inflicting upon you? That means you are now discriminating against me, and I am the victim. You would say that.
I'll start filling out the mission failure report. Get a head start on the bookkeeping.
Friend who's bisexual. Me, bisexual in denial. No, idiot. Now, holy poop, I liked her. Holy poop.
Start making some noise, Agent.
No transit. Guess I'll stand. Awful. Or it could be saying, no trans Pennywise welcome here. My period is late. What if I'm pregnant? My period is late. The F? Why is it doing that? An asexual who does not have sex. Yes. So, have you got a girlfriend yet? Said the straight ball to the closeted gay ball.
You're off your game, Agent. He's going for B. Zone C is falling.
And then when you're alone, taking off the little mask and living out your best gay life. Okay, everyone, we're in the library today. Pick a book to read for the next week. Okay. Man, reading is annoying. They always make us analyze every tiny detail. It's not even fun anymore. Okay, I have a bone to pick with English literature because I swear, yes, there are themes to books and poems and like things and metaphors and meanings, but I think they go way too far. Hey, what's that? Bro, I didn't know our school had an LGBTQ+ section. I'd like all these books, please. Now you're interested in the books, huh? I support that. It's time I face the facts. I am just a girl. Maybe I daydream a lot about being a boy, but still, I'm cis, and nothing will change my mind. Are you sure? You sound very much like a little egg. Team Fort, right? Fort, is that meant to be Fortnite? And then, oh, the egg is cracking. Something did, in fact, change his mind. Boy time. Fortnite. Everybody figures things out in their own way. And that's it. And that's it for all the LGBT cartoons for today's installment. What do we think? Do you still like this topic? I will probably always be coming back with another one, but let me know down in the comments. Also, go click that link to check out Squarespace. And yeah, think about giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing if you want to, but no pressure. And as always, I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.
In 2023, we got to see the movie Air, the exciting and inspirational story behind the creation of a shoe. In the same year, we also got the movie Flaming Hot, the incredible and inspirational story behind the creation of a Cheeto. We also got Tetris and the movie Blackberry. A few years before that, we got the movie The Founder, starring Michael Keaton. And a few weeks ago, goddamn Jerry Seinfeld made a movie about Pop-Tarts, for Christ's sake. What is going on? In this past year and a bit, there's been an incredible boom in brand biopics. They're coming out more than superhero movies at this point. Obviously, brand biopics have always existed. The Social Network, for example, comes to mind. But like 5 of these in a year and a half? That's crazy. I aim to find a few things today. A, why are there so many of these movies? Why do people like them? B, are these ads? Do these movies sometimes lie about what happened? And the most important question, why did he make a movie about Pop-Tarts? Why did he make a movie about Pop-Tarts? What the hell's going on? It was important for me to include the founder in this because, appropriately enough, it is sort of the founder of this genre. And I mean that in a similar way to how Ray Kroc, the protagonist of this movie, is sort of the founder of McDonald's. This movie definitely popularized brand biopics. I gotta admit, I was a bit worried before the first time that I watched it. I didn't want to just sit there and just consume an ad for McDonald's. And man, at the beginning of this movie, this is definitely what this felt like. There's this really funny scene of like a bunch of families sitting together and they're all eating McDonald's and everyone's like, oh, this is the best. I'm having so much fun eating this burger, and everyone looks like they're in heaven. But apparently, McDonald's didn't even spend a dime on this thing. And this fact gets a lot less shocking when you get into the thick of this movie. The McDonald's story, as told in The Founder, is about 2 guys, 2 brothers, who for years after years have supported each other in this or that business endeavor. They've experienced failure after failure. They've gone through the Great Depression even. They were so sad until they come up with this incredible revolutionary system that includes a customized kitchen, all so they can bring people food in like 30 seconds. Incredible. The story of The Founder is not about these 2 people, but about the guy who decided to f them over. Everyone was talking about how much they loved their burgers.
This might be the best hamburger I've ever had in my life.
And this dickhead milkshake machine salesman came over and stole that all away. Well, not all of it. The actual story is a bit more complicated than that. We get to follow around in this story a man who resents every single person who's not a cheerleader of his. His wife tells him, hey, maybe we should like go on walks together and like go to restaurants and maybe like not chase or talk about business all the time. And he's like, stop chasing business. you. I'm gonna go and flirt with one of my franchisees' wife right in front of her husband. Why not? I founded McDonald's after all. I did that. That's what I tell everyone that I did. Michael Keaton's portrayal of Ray Kroc is really interesting. He's the former CEO of McDonald's, a man responsible for turning a successful yet small chain of restaurants into the empire that we know today. Ray is a bitter man. His main motivation in this is just to stick it to the people who ridiculed him for his semi-successful, semi-failed past as a door-to-door salesman. He is a fascinating, sick representation of the American dream. His bad qualities are not really a situation of character development that he has, but it more feels like something that has always kind of laid inside of him. A quality that he always has, but slowly gets revealed to us as Ray's success enables that. The movie starts with Ray listening to what could only be described as a 1950s version of a Sigma Male podcast.
You don't have to be defeated by anything. That you can have peace of mind, improved health, and a never-ceasing flow.
The next time we hear this speech is from the mouth of Ray himself, as he does what he does best, takes credit for everything. When looking at this movie, we can get a pretty good blueprint for the biopic genre, all of its main elements. We got a down on his luck person, lots of financial problems, usually mounting up. Second thing is that the wife/partner needs to either believe in this person or not. Both are a good driving force for this sort of story. Third thing is the eureka moment. You know, we get to see the moment that changed everything in this person's mind. The moment where the idea came in. This has a few of those. There's a scene where Michael Keaton is flabbergasted by food arriving fast.
Here you are. What's it? Your food. No. I just ordered.
The second eureka moment is where BJ Novak, aka Ryan from The Office, tells him about how he should go over the McDonald's twins. Control over Dick and Mac. By owning the actual real estate of the franchisees. That's like a big moment for him. I can actually screw all these people over and have that as the precedent for every big franchise. I should do that. These scenes are some of the most satisfying in a brand biopic. We can see a character laying in bed. He got a late night's sleep, so he wants to wake up later, but Jesus Christ, the lights keep protruding in. And he tosses and turns until he finds out about Manta Sleep. This is based on a true story. I'm a horrible sleeper, but I've been using Manta Sleep over the past 2 months every night, and I've been sleeping significantly better. It's incredible how comfortable their masks are. They use material that has this incredible premium feel, which really matters when it comes to something that's going on your face as you're trying to sleep. You want that to feel nice, presumably. I'm a big fan of their pro-nap movement. I've only been able to join it after using their masks. The masks are easily adjustable. I usually can never nap, but now I'm napping on a plane, I'm napping on buses, I'm napping on trains, going all across the world as I'm leading a double life as pop singer Hannah Montana. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. Check out Manta Sleep and use code PINELY for 10% off your order. Another common trait in a brand biopic is lots and lots of speeches.
Do it for your country. What? If you boys don't want a franchise for yourselves, that's fine. Do it for America.
The McDonald's brothers are hesitant to work with Ray Kroc, and he gets into them by saying that they should do it for America. My all-time favorite biopic trope, though, is when they say a sentence that makes you, as a viewer, be like, whoa, that's crazy that they said that in retrospect.
Because I have no interest in indulging in that sort of crass commercialism. It's not McDonald's.
Commercialism? That's not what McDonald's is about. An incredible line. If I would have written that, I would have giggled to myself as I'm writing it. Love that to bits. As we reach the end of the movie, we finally get a very good picture of who Ray Kroc really is. We get this scene of him flirting with that woman over inspirational business quotes.
People are afraid of taking a chance to reach for greatness, ambition. That's the stuff from life.
He also, as he's about to finally and fully crush the McDonald's brothers, says a line so out of pocket.
If my competitor were drowning, I'd walk over and I'd put a hose right in his mouth.
A sentence so horrible that it literally made the person on the other side of the phone get a goddamn heart attack.
If my competitor were drowning, I'd walk over and I'd put a hose right in his mouth.
A sentence so horrible that it literally made the person on the other side of the phone get a goddamn heart attack. Michael Keaton's ability to still make me sort of root for this character after all these things is a very big success. This guy remortgaged his and his wife's home to pay for the expansion of McDonald's without telling her, of course. You know, she gets rightly pissed off about it, but he sees that as her, like, not believing in him, and then he later on gets a divorce with her, and then he says how he wants to f her over and not give her any share of McDonald's.
I would soon die. Stock in McDonald's.
She's a housewife in the goddamn 50s or 60s at that point. You spent all these years with her and you're not leaving her with anything. When the film ends, Ray gets everything he wanted. Respect, money, that guy's wife. And even though we know how horrible he is, we know that this is something that he accomplished by crushing people, by leaving them to rot on the side of the road. There's still something oddly satisfying about seeing him win, which makes you wonder as a viewer, how much of this quality do I have? Am I also this sick? Also, this is one of my favorite sentences in any movie ever.
Oh, that's some pure dick magic right there.
I like this a lot. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Flaming Hot, the movie about the Cheeto flavor, is the only one out of the movies that we're going to talk about today that has an Oscar nomination. So let's have it here for Flamin' Hot. It's not a terrible movie, but it's also not great. And that's all it takes. Sometimes that's all it takes for you to see right through what's going on, like you're Neo in the Matrix when he's looking at a bunch of letters and stuff and numbers. It's mainly numbers that he's looking at. You know the tropes I mentioned earlier when it came to the movie The Founder? They're obviously they're a part of what goes on in the movie, but they are not, and that should never be the case. They are not the whole of the movie. Most of the dialogue in this film is delivered as an inspirational speech. There's this inspirational bit where it's like this guy's partner and a judge, and it's cut together and it feels really stupid.
You're not worthless, Richard.
You're not stupid. You've got a brain between those ears.
Because it happens right at the beginning of the movie, so we have no context for this, and why are they saying this to this guy? Our main protagonist in this, Richard, gets called out for lying about having a high school diploma, and his way of getting out of that situation is an inspirational speech.
Look, maybe I don't got no diploma, but I got a PhD. I'm poor, hungry, and determined, sir.
I got a PhD, a pretty huge diploma. There's this inspirational speech as well.
It's to secure the capture zone.
And they got a broke Mexican kid from Wasti as their hero.
It's the whole movie. I could spend a whole day showing you inspirational speeches from the movie Flaming Hot about the Cheetos. I don't necessarily think that a movie should 100% of the time be a super accurate depiction of reality, but come on. No one speaks like that. This story here is about real-life person Richard Montañez, played by Jesse Garcia, a drug dealer turned janitor turned Frito-Lay's executive, after he allegedly, according to this movie, created the flaming hot flavor that we all love and eat all the time today. An idea that he allegedly came up with out of a deep affection to his Mexican heritage. Don't worry, I'll explain why I've said allegedly so much later on. And the story is inspirational. It's a pretty fun movie. You know, on the surface, when you ignore the connection that this may or may not have to reality. In this movie, we see this guy who got bullied as a kid for his background and where he came from. And we later on see him use those very aspects of his life to completely win. And I don't personally feel like I need a speech every 3 seconds to make me realize that this is a good story. It could be laid out on its own. Richard Montañez comes off as a pretty likable guy. I like how much he wants to learn things. When he finally gets the janitor job that he wanted, he's like scrubbing away. He's loving it. He's loving the new life that he has as a janitor. In this movie, Richard's wife does like him, which is cool. I guess it's because he didn't remortgage the house without telling her. Probably part of why she's rooting for him. I tried to look this up. I didn't find any information entailing that Frito-Lay's or Pepsi paid for this movie. I assume not, because the way that this company is portrayed here is hilarious. It's like the Frito-Lay's employees, the higher level guys, they're like bullies to like the janitors and stuff. And it's like I don't think Frito-Lay's would pay for that to be their depiction personally.
Missed the spot.
This movie also has a eureka moment when Richard sees a bunch of people eating spicy food. He's like, "Oh, I can turn this into flaming hot Cheetos." Like this, that's a thing that I definitely did. His big break is when he decides to call the president of the company and give him the 50th inspirational speech in the movie. He calls the CEO of Pepsi, just the whole Pepsi, the big company. And he's like, you gotta hear about this. What if we made Cheetos spicy? Let that sink in for a moment. Have a think about that. That's a free one for you. There's one really funny quote in this movie where Richard says, "I'll stick with Frito-Lay's, where I have a future."
I think I'll stick with Frito-Lay, where I have a real future.
And it's moments like these where like, I'm not sure if this is an ad, because he's probably the only janitor in that company. He's the only one where that sentence was like really relevant towards, right? Like not a lot of people move from janitor to executive. The stakes in this movie keep being raised into like weird places. After the president of Pepsi decides to come over to talk to Richard, Richard is like being told that because of the fact that the CEO is coming over and because the CEO is excited about something that he did, that essentially puts the factory at risk. Like they say that if he doesn't like the Cheeto, then they're gonna shut down this factory with like hundreds of people. What? They're not gonna do that. I feel like that's just done because those are usually the stakes in one of those films, right? These people usually do what they do at the risk of everyone around them. The decision to push yourself to success is often also done at the risk of others. But here, I don't see why would everyone else get fired if he didn't like the flavor of the Cheeto. Anyways, that as a whole got me thinking about the believability of this story. So as I was watching the movie, and I don't usually like to be on my phone when watching a movie, but I looked stuff up. I looked up things about this story because biopics shape history in a way. With a lot of people, this movie that they're gonna watch is going to be the main representation for them on how these events went. And so when we slap that based on a true story tagline, there's some importance to that. There's some weight. A weight that admittedly I care about a lot less when the movie's really good. Like I know that The Social Network has a bunch of like historical inaccuracies, but also it's The Social Network. It's one of my favorite movies. So, you know, creative vision and all that. Change history if you want. With this movie though, this is an article by the LA Times titled "The Man Who Didn't Invent Flaming Hot Cheetos." This is an expose that the LA Times released. A flaming hot expose, if you will. For the last decade, Richard Montañez has been telling the story of how he invented flaming hot Cheetos. The world has been eating it up. Snack pun. Montañez has built a lucrative second career out of telling and selling this story, appearing at events for Target, Walmart, Harvard, and USC, among others, and commanding fees of $10,000 to $50,000 per appearance. They mentioned his second memoir, Flaming Hot, the incredible true story of one man's rise from janitor to top executive, which is what this movie was based on, which was sold after intense bidding wars. But there's just one problem. Montañez didn't invent flaming hot Cheetos, according to interviews with more than a dozen former Frito-Lay employees and Frito-Lay's itself, which is how I know that they probably didn't sponsor this. They said that a bunch of stuff in this is not true. None of our records show show that Richard was involved in any capacity in the Flaming Hot test market. Any capacity at all. This is a response from Frito-Lay to the LA Times. We have interviewed multiple personnel who were involved in the test market, and all of them indicate that Richard was not involved in any capacity. That doesn't mean we don't celebrate Richard, but the facts do not support the Orban legend. Flaming Hots were created by a team of hotshot snack food professionals starting in 1989. The new product was designed to compete with spicy snacks sold in the inner city mini marts of the Midwest, and this movie addresses that.
Apparently, in the Midwest, they had already been spicing things up for a while, except their ingredients came in test tubes and syringes.
They're doing it with chemicals in a lab. We're doing it the good old-fashioned way.
I don't know what's going down over there. All I knew was our ingredients came from the ground.
You know, Flaming Hot Cheetos, this organic product that we all consume. The article mentions a woman called Lynn Greenfield who got the assignment to develop the brand, and she even came up with the name Flaming Hot. And it says here that he only started taking public credit for inventing Flaming Hots in the late 2000s, almost 20 years after they were invented. Nobody at Frito-Lay stopped him. Most of the original team had retired by the 2000s, but the few had remained, let the story spread unchecked. It's a very long expose. I really recommend reading it. It's fascinating. But it essentially means that so much of this movie is just a lie. So yeah, it's an enjoyable time, but all in all, I'd usually rather just watch other movies. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. I've gotten to see a lot of movies with my dad throughout the years. His reaction to most of them has been falling asleep in his chair, but goddamn, with Air, my dad was loving this movie. I cannot even describe to you how much of a dad movie Air is. Which makes sense. This is a movie about an era that my dad grew up in. At the beginning of this, we get this like montage of like America in the 80s. It's a business biopic. Dads love those. It's a very dad-oriented genre. It was made by Ben Affleck, who's about the same age as my dad. And you can really see the care for that era being put into this movie. This film is about the Air Jordan shoe, how Nike essentially got that deal with an up-and-coming basketball player, little known guy known as Michael Jordan. And let me tell you, I enjoyed that movie a lot as well. This movie puts a big emphasis on a common trait in brand biopics, and that's the fact that the protagonist of these films is often not only gambling on his future, but everyone around him. Sonny, the Nike employee who ended up securing the deal. Spoiler alert, Air Jordans exist. He loves gambling. We see him gambling away. He just loves it so much. And we see how this love for gambling is not just something that he enjoys doing in his pastime, but sort of a driving force in his life.
I'm willing to bet my career on Michael Jordan.
Jason Bateman tells him, hey man, your habit of like taking risks all the time, it's like pretty cool and all, but like I got kids. And like you're putting the entire basketball division of Nike in danger. And Sonny's like, oh yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, that's a good point that you made. Sonny's backed into a corner. Basketball is cool now, but not as cool as it's gonna get. And Nike in this area is falling behind brands like Adidas and Converse. Michael Jordan's like, I don't want to be caught dead. I don't want to be caught dead wearing this Nike shoe. There's a lot of like Nike basketball. I don't ever see that happening. There's a lot of that, you know, that lines that seem silly in retrospect. Big biopic trope. There's a lot of like, this Michael Jordan guy, he's pretty good, but I don't see him turning into a cultural icon. That's just me, I guess. This movie is really funny. I really like the characters. It's just like a bunch of dudes. Quite Oppenheimer feeling, but you know, it's more of a feel-good movie. The scene where Nike meets Michael Jordan has this like really good awkwardness to it.
Bill, I was just explaining to Michael that we're going to. I just was explaining for a second that I'm the CEO of this company and it's worth nearly $1 billion.
I love how serious the shoes are taken in this. There's a character in this that's a shoe guru.
Do you men think about basketball shoes often?
I mostly more marketing.
Basketball
You're down,
shoes
but
are
never out, Agent. You got this.
Central preoccupation of my life.
What a great guy. Love it. Love his portrayal.
There's the logic of water.
It's natural. Like the shoes always here.
I really enjoyed the way that Michael Jordan is portrayed in this. We never see his face at any point of at any scene. The fact that he's like present there, he's being talked about, but you never see him, gives him this vibe of like almost a god in a way. It's a very fascinating decision. It's almost like the people making this movie are saying, well, we can't replicate him. Viola Davis as Michael Jordan's mom is incredible. The sort of confidence that she admits in every scene. I mean, that's just Viola Davis for you. What an incredible actress. The scene of Matt Damon talking with her feels like something out of an X-Men movie almost.
I believe he's different. And I believe you might be the only person on Earth who knows it.
The main criticism that I'll have against it is that often it is edited a bit weirdly. Like some scenes end a lot later than where they should.
Where is he?
He didn't come in.
Is he sick?
Lighting up the scope.
I'm not actually his secretary. He doesn't have a secretary.
Where is he?
Capture zone contested.
And all in all, I feel like the movie could have ended earlier. Matt Damon is giving this incredible speech, the speech to end all biopic speeches.
You were cut from your high school basketball team. You willed your way to the NBA. You're gonna win championships.
He's like, one day you're gonna become the biggest guy in the world, and you'll have situations where you cheat on your wife, but then you'll end up playing basketball and everyone will adore you. He said it a bit better than how I said it, I gotta admit. And like, I think it would have been great if that's where the movie ended. That would have been great. But then it goes on for like 30 more minutes, which is like, kind of ruins the momentum of a scene like that. The bit in the credits where they show like what happened after the plot of the movie, love that as always. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. Look at how much money everyone made. Look at that. Look at everyone made all this money. That's cool to see. I'll give this movie a 7.6 out of 10.
I'm from Waterloo! Need a minute. Where the vampires hang out!
This is the clip that got me to watch Blackberry about a year ago for the first time. I loved this movie so much. It rocks. What makes the movie Blackberry so special? Well, first of all, the premise for this sort of story is inherently different. In the founder, Air, and that Cheetos movie, we get to see a business success story, right? All of these people made a lot of money afterwards. Not to say that the real life people that Blackberry is based on didn't make money. They're all very, very rich. But with this movie, instead of having that voice in the back of our head that's like, oh, well, you know, they're having all these problems at Nike, but everything is going to sort itself out. Don't worry about that. Instead, in this movie, when we see our characters succeed, we have the opposite voice in the back of our head telling us no one has seen a BlackBerry in a decade. Have you seen a BlackBerry? I have this calculator over here. That kind of looks like a BlackBerry, but it's not. It's just a calculator. We got three main guys in this story. We got Mike and Doug, the best friends ever. They're both like co-founders of BlackBerry. Had a different name at the beginning of the movie. That's shit, but I forgot what it is, so let's just say BlackBerry. And if anyone corrects me in the comments, I'll scream at them in my head. BlackBerry, or whatever it was called before that, is portrayed as almost like a nerd paradise. They do these like movie nights every night. Everyone plays video games with each other all the time. Genuinely seems like a really nice place to work at. And then Jim comes in and he's like, hey, you pack of f***ing nerds. I'm the business guy that comes in with a lot of money, and I'm gonna tell you what's up, and I'm gonna kill you. Hey! Get off the internet! The dynamics in this movie and the way that they shift and change are part of what makes this so captivating. At the beginning of it, that dynamic is that, you know, Jim is coming in, super aggressive guy, knows about money and all that, and he's rich. He keeps trying to push Mike around, but Doug won't have it because he's his best friend.
Mike does not agree with this.
He just did! That was to us!
This films us incredibly funny. The amount of memorable lines in this, oh my god.
Never take the drinks. Thirst is a display of weakness.
All of the actors in this are comedic actors, and they got them to play an inherent dramatic role. And they play those roles incredibly seriously, but obviously they know what makes a funny line work. It will be a travesty not to mention Glenn Howerton, best known as Dennis Reynolds in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and his portrayal as Jim Ball Silly. I don't think Ball Silly is actually his name. I think that was a joke in the movie. Ball Seal, maybe? That sounds like a name. His performance as Jim Silly Balls, oh my God, it's so captivating. The fury that this man can conjure. My God, every facial expression from him is so fun to look at. I love him shouting. He does that a lot.
To drop everything and build this phone.
What? This movie does not play out by any extent in how I would have predicted it to be. The way that you expect it to go, I guess similarly to the founder, when the big tough businessman joins the people that are like love what they do, you expect him to be the catalyst for everything that goes wrong. But not really. From the get-go, Jim realizes that Mike also has a lot of power in a room. Jim goes into a meeting and he does this like Wolf of Wall Street-esque speech. He says the word fuck all the time, the word frick. Falls completely flat because the guy doesn't know what he's talking about, and like you need someone who knows something about tech when you're talking about tech in a meeting.
You are not a tech guy, are you?
But then Mike goes in late and he completely kills the room. He's like a rock star talking about minutes, phone minutes and all that. That makes Jim respect him. It's not just him pushing him around. It makes us understand that Mike did have a lot of power in this relationship and steering this ship, and he had every ability to prevent the collapse of this company. This scene of Steve Jobs introducing the iPhone feels almost like a moment of reckoning for him.
E62, the usual suspects. They all have these keyboards that are there whether you need them or not to be there.
The presentation ends and Jim starts talking about adding a trackpad to the BlackBerry. Wake up! Wake up! There's an iPhone.
Screen, keyboard, phone. Screen, keyboard, phone. Screen, keyboard.
Go watch it. I know I said some of the things that happened, but there is still so much to enjoy from it. I guess I'd give it like an 8.7 maybe. Come on, let's give it a 9. Let's give it a 9. 9 for the BlackBerry. Hello, Mr. Pope. Oh yes, I did find a prop that would have been really useful for my last segment. Yes, it is a bit too late for me to use it now. Okay, so I didn't watch the Tetris movie. Correction, I did watch the beginning of the Tetris movie, but I just felt like it's a bit too similar to the other ones. I felt like I won't have that much more to say about it. Not saying that it's bad, but just not very great for this video. Instead, I decided to watch the brand biopic that came out after that, which is
baking pies for her family. Found she had some extra crust and filling.
Bunch of baloney.
How do you know?
Because I write what's on those boxes.
What a deranged little movie, Jesus Christ. When promoting this, Jerry Seinfeld said that they really wanted this to be the opposite of Barbie, which I guess I can see that because Barbie is like a coherent movie. This is the opposite of Barbie in the sense of that the characters in Barbie have charisma when they talk and they deliver their lines in an interesting way.
You don't really think you're actually going to the moon, do you? Really? Going to the moon?
Jerry's line deliveries in this movie are so weird. Do you really think we're going to the moon? Really? The moon? I don't get it. Why is he saying it like that? Why is he saying every line like that? Is that supposed to indicate a joke? Perhaps? So this is Jerry Seinfeld's big return to the director's seat after making his masterpiece, The Bee Movie. This is one of the most famous and successful people on the planet, and with all the resources that he has, these are the two movies he decided to make, The Bee Movie and
the Pop-Tarts movie? What the fuck? Talking about resources.
Friendlies capturing
Jesus
Zone A.
Christ, it's like every actor in the world is in this. Hugh Grant is playing Tony the Tiger. Just great. Amy Schumer is the CEO of Post, the enemy of Kellogg's in this movie. Peter Dinklage is the leader of the Milkmen Syndicate. I like Bill Burr as JFK though. That's fun. I think he's pretty fun.
I'm kind of in the doghouse since you-know-who sang happy birthday to me.
Dean Norris, aka Hank from Breaking Bad, is playing Khrushchev in this. What the So this film is set in a weird, cartoony world, not too dissimilar from Barbie, where everything in this town is weird and whimsical, and it's about cereal all the time. Everything in this movie looks like it was filmed in a box with no air. It feels like everyone's trying to suffocate for air, trying to breathe. About 20 minutes into this film, we find out that it actually has a pretty interesting premise. The point of this film is to showcase the race that Post and Kellogg's had to make a Pop-Tarts-esque product in a similar fashion as the space race between the Soviet Union and America.
Brave men you see before you have been through an unprecedented series of evaluations. Each is at the top of their field. Inventive, visionary, fearless.
That's a good premise. I genuinely think that's really, really fun. If that was what they only did, that would have been a better movie. But no, it's almost as if in the writing process of this, the people who wrote this, which isn't just Jerry Seinfeld, it's like Jerry Seinfeld and like 3 or 4 other guys, they just kept getting distracted all the time. Instead of just focusing on this one good premise, we get so much other stuff. More than a plot moving forward, what we get in every scene is a weird character that gets introduced. There's this cast of Gugas and weirdos. Every scene is like, whoa, check this freak out. Jerry Seinfeld finds out about the idea of Pop-Tarts from a bunch of garbage kids. Then they do a meeting, and there's like the 5 cereal families, like they're all mobsters. What happened to the space race thing? There's a ventriloquist guy. It's Buster from Arrested Development. Every scene, weird character. There's a ravioli that turned into a conscious monster because he was made with sea monkeys, for Christ's sake. There's a whole segment where they're talking about eye astigmatism for some reason.
I like these eye astigmatism.
What is that? Well, it's a mismatch of the focusing elements in the eye.
Jerry Seinfeld keeps hitting us with these corpse-like line deliveries all the time, and I don't get how this is happening.
There's nothing left!
Wait, over there, what's that?
I watched the Seinfeld show. That's not how he used to talk about. What's going on? This movie's lowest point, though, is not all of these things that I just mentioned. Remember how Hugh Grant is Tony the Tiger? I mean, how can you forget? That is an iconic role. He starts forming a union of other mascots. These mascot characters are portrayed as villains in this movie. Sort of. It's hard to really call them that because nothing in this movie is taken seriously to any extent. They're sort of villains in this. I mean, so much so that at some point they reenact January 6th, where the mascots are the perpetrators.
I'll never let you go!
Friendlies capturing Zone A. Zone secure.
My jaw was on the floor when I saw this. In the Pop-Tarts movie, they're recreating Jan 6 in the Pop-Tarts. Jerry Seinfeld, you recreated Jan 6 in the Pop-Tarts movie? What the fuck? This is so totally out of pocket. And then to finish this off, instead of leaving the whole space story as the one decent thing here, Jerry Seinfeld and the 15 other people who wrote this movie decided that actually they shouldn't do that. And instead just really hammer in this one thing that I liked.
We got to the moon.
Gathering
The breakfast moon.
Get it? It's the moon. It's the breakfast moon. Do you get what we were doing here? Or was this shot of a Pop-Tart flying into space not obvious enough for you? Are you happy that we spelled it out?
Team's going for B.
Fucking idiot audience members? What I like about Barbie compared to this is when all the craziness unfolds in that movie, it's all taken completely seriously. When you do that, the impact of a scene
is much, much larger. The comedy works a lot better when all the stakes are there. And also the movie turns out more interesting when there's actual real stakes. You don't have any care for any character in the Pop-Tart movie because they simply do not exist. They're ghouls, they're ghosts that are there to either do another bit of bad improv or introduce another freakish little character, like a fart with a heart of gold, or a sock with a penis. This movie is a true companion piece to the 2003 Cat in the Hat movie. Just two instances where two really famous comedians got to make a film with essentially zero restraint, and maybe there should have been some. The only difference is that I kind of like Cat in the Hat, mainly because I just watched it as a kid. Which kid are you making this for? With your January 6th parody. 3.4 out of 10.
We hold all capture zones. Good work, Agent.
Engaging camo!
Don't be compromised.
James Charles, a name so chilling that it requires a trigger warning. Trigger warning, James Charles. You can say a lot of things about James Charles. Most of them are bad, like really bad. But objectively, he is one of the most well-known influencers from the last 10 years. And because of how much exposure and business success he saw over the years, James Charles is truly somebody who could have had it all, if only he wasn't a piece of shit. If you're watching this video, odds are you've heard of James, or you've at least heard of his infamy. You may have had the petrifying experience of seeing his BBL or hearing him say, "Hi sister, hi sister, hi sister." This guy's digital footprint has some of the funniest and grossest shit I have ever seen. Because as we'll get into, he is a massive creepo, freako, womp womp. It is quite a tale, so allow me to take you on an unhinged James Charles deep dive.
Zone B is vulnerable. Zone contested.
Throwing frag!
James Charles, or James Charles Dickinson, was born on May 3rd, 1999 in Bethlehem, New York. And he is Emily Dickinson's third cousin twice removed. Ignore that. It was a lie. I just lied. But in 2010, at the age of 11, he started his very first YouTube channel called Jay's Coding. This channel mostly consisted of him covering songs like Pumped Up Kicks.
You better run,
We're losing
faster than my bullet.
Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood.
Carve my name into this leather seat.
But most notably, this It Will Rain cover where he's wearing this wolf hat. And although these childhood videos are wholesome, this would be the start of a very troubling pattern of him singing unprompted. Although my personal favorite video that I found on Jay's Coding was this 6-second upload of just an image of an eye. Like, bro really uploaded an image to YouTube, and that is so of the time. But in 2015, he would launch his second and main channel that we know today as James Charles. And this is where he started uploading makeup tutorials such as Serpent makeup tutorial and Snapchat Galaxy makeup tutorial. And as you can see, none of these look particularly good. In fact, they're pretty bad, but I assure you everyone's makeup looked really bad in 2015, so that really means nothing, I guess. But he was gaining a really decent audience from posting these tutorials. But the inciting incident, the catalyst that would launch James Charles's career, happened in September of 2016. And this moment would have irreversible repercussions on society and the internet. James was 17 years old at this point, and he had just taken his senior photos, which came out fugly, according to him. And so he hired the school photographer to come back and let him retake the pictures with his ring light. And as you can see here, picture, his highlight is definitely going off. His brows have a good Roblox look to them. However, where I draw the line is that man bun. What the Anyways, his friend convinces him to post these new glamorous pictures online, and they go extremely viral. Like, this picture of James was being shared so much that CoverGirl noticed it, and that is how he became the world's first male CoverGirl. Now, because this was 2016, it stirred controversy amongst conservatives, and you know, of course it did, because it's CoverGirl, not CoverDong. Seriously though, I found this old Twitter thread where people are just bitching about this like there's no tomorrow. A great example is this one. This is not progress. Millions of girls suffer from unrealistic beauty standards. Using boys just exacerbates it. Boycott CoverGirl. There's also this one where a woman compares James being on CoverGirl to a white person doing blackface. Nurse, she's out again. Anyways, outside of these randos making a stink out of it, this opened up a lot of opportunities for James. I mean, he went on Ellen. I guess that's not that impressive though. As I mentioned in the Jojo Siwa video, you could literally fart into a bucket and somehow make it on Ellen at this point in time. And as his fame was escalating, he did his first ever fan meet. Only 50 people showed up to this event, and one of the videos that was taken there was turned into a meme because at some point James just sat down on the ground and started singing. Favorite part about this meme is it might be the Snapchat caption that says "F it up," which insinuates that he's doing a good job singing right now, or it could be the fact that he raises his finger up as if he's hitting those high notes. This was of course the very first time that he was turned into a meme, but it certainly would not be the last. This same year, James did a CoverGirl promotion with Zendaya, and oh my god, this has got to be one of the most unintentionally funny videos I've ever seen. So this video that they're doing is a challenge to see what makeup looks they could come up with in the span of 5 minutes. And so they're both in a rush and trying to showcase these CoverGirl products along the way. And about 30 seconds in, James gets befuddled and just starts copying Zendaya and then acts like everything he's doing was his idea.
I use that in my inner corner.
Same. I use this as a base for the blue.
Yeah, same.
And not only this, the end result is so bad. She absolutely ate him up. I can't believe this video exists. These two people should not exist in the same universe. James would soon also start doing collabs with massive YouTubers like Tana Mojo, Joey Graceffa, and even non-YouTubers like Maddie Ziegler. However, he would soon find himself in his very first controversy, and that is the Ebola tweet. On February 16th, 2017, James writes, "I can't believe we're going to Africa today. OMG, what if we get Ebola? James, we're fine. You could have gotten it at Chipotle last year." So obviously this is very out of touch and just kind of assumes that Africa is like a diseased, riddled area. And so people were not happy about this. And so the very same day, he did his first public apology ever. He wrote, "I am extremely sorry. Regardless of my intentions, words have consequences. I take full responsibility and will learn and do better." And people definitely still thought James was racist for like a good month after this, but the discourse got completely overshadowed by the events of March 5th, 2017, which was the birth of Flashback Mary. So what happened was that James was at an event and he had way too much powder on his face. And so when they took this picture of him, it caused a flashback that gave him this like ghostly, ghoulish, sinister SCP look to him. And the internet was immediately obsessed with this. Like, this is definitely one of the biggest memes that has hit the internet. Ask anyone, ask your grandma, ask your local pastor. They know Flashback Mary. The main comparison that was being made to James was of this spider from, what is this show called? It's called Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends. Like, I can't express to you how many times I've seen this image against my will. I wish I could permaban it from my brain. Something a little disappointing about this meme though is that the widespread image of Flashback Mary is not the real one. This is the real one, and I will say the flashback is still really bad, but whoever edited this picture just made it 70 times worse. An interesting artifact of the time that I found was this Redbubble page that just exclusively sells Flashback Mary furniture, such as clocks and pillows. I really don't understand Redbubble. People will just sell anything there. Anyways though, speaking of James Charles's foundation, he does not know how to match that shit. Like, there's entire compilations of him doing just that. And in this video specifically, he describes himself as having warm undertones.
That was you could be such a good match for me. Everyone is convinced that my skin tone is like not warm.
Girl, you are pink. You are pink. I think the funniest part about all of this though is that he literally has a YouTube video trying like 40 different foundation shades, and in the end he still chooses the wrong one. Side note though, another James Charles ism is that he chronically misuses Facetune, especially in this era. And to be fair, he's never hid that he uses Facetune, but it just looks so bad that I don't understand why he continues to do it. Like, when I see these pictures, I get Uncanny Valley, Russian sleep experiment, creepy pasta vibes. Moving on though, we have the It debacle of 2018. Now, the It debacle began on December 7th when James tweeted about how he was gonna